3 out of the 4 in here have been robbed.
You don't have to point that
75% have been robbed. 100% have participated in some type of robbery. whether it be on one end or the other. You get what I'm saying? Welcome back to the podcast. I started this podcast as a way to help black men in all aspects of our lives. Studies show on average we lose 2.8 years of our life when we're under heavy stress. And I think we can gain those 2.8 years back if we express ourselves healthily. Stick with me as I interview therapists, doctors, advocates, activists, and friends about how we can be better as black men and as a black community. If you're not subscribed to us on YouTube and following us on Instagram and TikTok, you'll definitely want to do that. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. All right, y'all. We are back. Another episode. This is a very special episode for multiple reasons. One, this is our 100th episode, so if you see behind me, I try to blow some balloons up. I'm gonna tell you a story about that afterwards. But how'd
you blow them up?
Don't worry, we'll talk about it. So it's the 100th episode. It's actually kind of wild. 100 episodes, kind of crazy.
Congrats,
Not
bro.
a lot of appreciate you.
Congrats,
Appreciate you.
That's a
Huge
huge accomplishment, man.
Because
huge accomplishment.
I think I saw some stat or something that says like 95% of podcasts don't make it past episode 10. Yeah. So for us to get to the 100th episode, like I actually went out and got balloons. I was like, we're gonna do something because we got to 100K followers. I made a post, but after I was like, we gotta get back.
You went right back to work.
Yeah,
that's exactly what you did.
About to hit 200K in like a couple months. I'm really probably not gonna really post about it like that.
Make another meme for you. You're welcome.
Yeah, but nah, like 100 episodes is really I think that out of all the accomplishments, as much as like the followers engagement matters,
right.
I think the 100 episodes is probably one of my favorite accomplishments personally because it just speaks to consistency and discipline.
Perseverance.
Yeah. You can get to, like, as much as people may not believe this is true, you can get to 100,000 followers without being consistent, without being disciplined. You can just have something blow up and then people just decide to follow you, but you're not really consistent and don't have no type of discipline.
That is a fact.
100 episodes means like you really put 100, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's not just the work and the hard work, but you really got to be dedicated to
you actually
get to the.
Facts.
Got to show consistency in that too.
Facts.
Yeah.
So for me, this is a big accomplishment, bro. So I wanted to do this episode with none other than y'all. Y'all my man. So we got Dimetri here. We got Mel here. We got David here. We've done a few episodes. This is going to be a really good one because we haven't checked in a while.
Facts.
So before we even get into anything, how y'all doing, man? Let's check in, man.
On a scale of 1 to what?
On a scale of 1 to 10. What's going on?
At a 7.5.
Why? Like what's up?
I mean, you never gonna be at a 10. That's kind of like you God or something like that. So 9 is probably close to perfect, but why I'm not at a 9, I would say because I'm adjusting now.
Okay.
I'm in the adjusting period. So
we're gonna talk about that.
I'm still trying to work on like a few things. No, we're gonna speak on, but I'm just at that space. So I'm not terrible.
Okay.
But I'm not great.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm right in between. Like I'm kind of like a little past neutral, but I'm alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dimitri?
I'm at a 5.
You had a 5?
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Why you had a 5, bro?
There's a lot going on, man. A lot of work, a lot of patience that needs to be had. I feel like even if I'm not okay, I'm gonna just stay okay because guess what? Like if I'm not, the people that ask me, like, what you gonna do about it? Like how you gonna be able to help me with that? So I just be like, I'm okay. I'm gonna be like, just okay, and I'll be like, that's all I have. Okay.
Just okay.
Like, why you not good? I'm like, listen, I'm okay. Like just leave it at that. I'm trying to be okay.
So you're not okay then? If you're trying to be okay, then you're not okay.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said, even if I'm not, I'm just gonna say it because it avoids more questions and more like, you're not gonna be able to do anything about it.
So you prefer people not to be in your business?
I just rather just deal with it because I know that, they're not gonna be able to help me with the problem. So why am I going back and forth about it?
But how do you know that though?
Because I know what I need and I know that other people can't give it to me.
Like
Is it
people
monetarily or is it like?
That is, work, relationship stuff. It's just right now I'm just kind of just accepting things for how they are right now, and I don't really know what else to do about it currently. So I'm just dealing.
We're gonna get back to that, bro. I got some questions to pull some stuff out.
Yeah.
We're gonna definitely get back to that, bro, because there's more there that needs to be discussed, and I do feel like, although people may not be able to help you in the way that you think, there's other ways that people can help you that you may not have thought about. Because I think a lot of times what we do as black men is we, like you was with me when I was in Birmingham when I did the keynote.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I said was, yo, we just accept the fact that this is life and we just have to struggle through it.
No.
We accept that. Like, we just accept it. And then that leads to us being depressed and not talking and not opening up and not looking for solutions. Because we're just like, you know what, this is life. Nobody can help me. It is what it is. I don't necessarily agree. I understand your sentiment. Like, I want you to feel valid in how you feel. But I don't agree with the thought process that people can't help you if you open up to them. So we definitely gonna discuss. I'm gonna let it simmer a little bit, but we're gonna discuss that, bro, for sure. Okay, David.
All right.
What's up?
You said 1 to 10, right?
1 to 10, yeah.
All right. So right now, I'm basically in the same space as Mel, 7.5.
Okay, 7.5. Okay.
Nice little range.
The reason why I'm not at an 8 or 9, because it's like I'm at a space where now that I'm also adjusting as well. But the reason for the 7.5 because after that trip, it's just like once I met the people I met in Atlanta and stuff like that, thanks to you, like seeing their lifestyle and seeing how they got closer to God and all that stuff. That's me adjusting. Like from I think October.
Yeah.
So from October to now, I've been adjusting and I'm getting closer to God. I've been disciplining, practicing and getting closer to my dream. So
Okay.
it's just me right now because I'm starting in April. So just adjusting. So when the time comes, I'm ready to go.
Solid. Okay. Cool.
How you doing?
How you doing?
You know what's so interesting, bro? I have a team meeting every Wednesday, and I always ask them like how they doing. And recently, my assistant started asking me, "Oh, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Let me answer this question."
Because you can't sway away from it.
No,
they really want to know.
Nah, absolutely not. Facts.
Yeah.
So, how am I? I would say probably between 7 and 8. It's six to probably like, or I could be a 6 depending on the week. Like, remember when I hit y'all? I hit y'all like a month or so ago.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Work was, I was like a 3-4 around that time, bro.
It's still like that?
Nah, it's not like that.
It
but
died down.
Yeah, it died down a little bit, and we're gonna discuss that. This is gonna be a longer episode, a really good one.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get into a lot of stuff. But yeah, work was wild. Like it was getting crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I know that feeling.
It was getting crazy, bro. I was literally working 9 to 8 at just my 9 to 5, bro. And I had stuff that I need to do for the business. I had to write a keynote. I had to do a workshop. I had those on back-to-back weeks. So I had to figure out like the workshop stuff. I had to figure out the keynote stuff. So that's why I was like at like a 3-4 because work was stressful and I had business stuff that I had to do for literally like for partnerships, and I wasn't able to do the stuff that I wanted to do. So that has died down now. So I'm back at like a 6, 7, 8, depending on the week. This week I'll say probably like an 8, honestly, because I decided to delegate more stuff to my assistant and then also delay stuff that's not necessary. So like just prioritizing what do I actually need to do this month? What do I need to do this week? What do I need to do this day? And just always reprioritizing and figuring out what are the priorities? What is it that I should be focusing my time on? Because a lot of times, bro, for me, like what stresses me out is I'm just doing a bunch of stuff, but then after I do all that stuff, I'm not even really making progress on anything. So I'm like, it just feels like I'm just going every day, just doing stuff, but nothing is really changing. I'm just doing more and more things. So I had to really start thinking to myself, like, okay, how do I prioritize what's most important and what's going to actually lead to progress? So once I started doing that, I have my to-do list and I just focus on, like I have like a general to-do list of things I need to do. And then every day I try to grab like a few things from that list and just focus on those things that are important for me to do that I can't delegate to somebody else. If I can delegate it, I try to. So that's what I'm trying to do now. And I thank God for my assistant, because Maria, bro, she been killing it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She's been killing it.
Shout out Maria.
Yeah, shout out Maria, for real.
Shout out Maria.
Yeah, shout out Maria. So that's been helping me a lot. So I would say 8 now. But yeah, that month ago was like, I was like a 3 for sure, bro. I was like at a 3.
Bruh.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about work, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about work.
You want to talk about work?
Nah, we can talk about work.
Let's talk about work, man. Because I feel like we all have jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have jobs. I'm just making sure. I have to look at David to see if
You know, I've been through it. I've been through
We all have jobs. He's like,
Son look like him like Tommy from Martin.
Nah,
So,
man. I'm like, yo,
you got a
David's
job,
still
right?
working right now.
Because you
Sometimes
know
you
about
gotta
this job, I'll probably be
sometimes you
at
gotta
a job.
I ain't gonna lie, David.
Sometimes
I
you
always
gotta
tell David. I said, David, I don't know how you not Jamaican, bro.
he Haitian. He close.
Now he's close enough. He got to be. Go. I was like, bro,
Close to it.
the amount of jobs David has had
Facts.
is absolutely insane, bro. Like literally, I'll be like, yo, man, I think I need this person to come to the crib to do. He's like, yo, bro, I know that I've done that before. I wish I had a job. I'm like, bro, Dave, you worked in you did electrical work?
No, real
You did
rap.
plumbing?
My son
a
changed
lot, bro.
light bulbs, EMT.
Yo, put
T-bulbs,
fans to get like, yo, I'm like, yo, bro, what? So yeah, man. To get back to the point, yeah, we all have jobs that obviously I think there's other things that we all want to do.
Mm-hmm.
How are y'all balancing that right now? What does that look like?
I'll start. Because my schedule right now is it's like I'm working overnight, but I'm not really necessarily working overnight.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to balance, especially prioritize my sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, it's not a secret. I want to trade. I want to be a trader, right? Not really necessarily a trader. I want to be an investor, right? The market opens at 9:30. I get home at 3. Sometimes 3:30 if I don't get a ride home. So now I'm at nighttime. I'm going through the charts. I'm plotting my levels, and then I'm going to bed. Like after me taking a shower, brush my teeth, whatever, I'm going to my room, over to my computer, plot my charts, plot my levels, close the computer, go to bed. Now my eyes is red shot at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to sleep. So I think I shared it with I don't know if I put it in the chat, but I shared it with Mel. I'm like, bro, I was in a trade. I fell asleep. I lost.
Yeah.
I lost bad.
Yeah, you lost.
I lost real bad.
Oh, you were in a
I was
trade
in a
and you fell
trade,
asleep.
and I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Oh nah.
I fell asleep. So
Explain
I'm
that
like,
to people that don't understand what that means.
Okay, so basically, like, don't mean what though?
They don't understand what it means to fall asleep in a trade. Like you
Oh,
were in a trade.
okay,
What does
so
that mean, bro?
Basically, like I'm in a space where I'm basically practicing 300 trades, options, right? So basically, you're basically I'm only trading one thing. It's an ETF. So when you get in a trade, basically you put the money on the line, right? And it's basically one contract. One contract equal 100 shares. So when you get in a trade, you're basically putting money on the line. So let's just say that one contract's $100, right? And now you're in a contract. You're waiting for it to hit a price. Let's use Apple because everybody know Apple. Let's just say Apple is about to hit 190, right? So I get in a trade to the upside, which is a call, and I'm waiting.
You're waiting for Apple to go up to
go up.
190.
To go up to 190.
And you bought it at 100.
I bought the contract. The contract is equal to $100. Let's say I bought Apple at. Thank you for asking that. So let's say I bought Apple at 85.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for it to hit 190.
So Apple's at $85.
Yeah.
And you wanted to hit 190.
Basically.
You bought a contract of
Yeah,
100
basically.
shares of Apple.
Right.
Okay.
So basically, I'm all the way out the money. So now I'm playing games. 85, 190. That's a lot, right?
That's steep.
But so I get in and I'm waiting for that day. I'm over exaggerating the numbers. But let's say I want Apple that day to go all the way up because of the earnings and all that extra stuff, right? I go to sleep. I go to sleep. Apple don't do that. Apple go to 80.
Apple made a U-turn.
So it's not like you just lost. It's not like you just lost $5.
No.
Nah, not even 5.
You bought
because
100 contracts.
Contracts,
So at
yeah.
least you lost
No.
500.
So that's what I'm
100.
losing. So let's say I bought one contract that's equals to $100.
Oh.
So I put in $100 on the line. Let's say the $85. We over exaggerating numbers. Let's just make it more simple. Let's say Apple's at $185, and I'm waiting for Apple to go to 190 basically, right? And I'm waiting for it to go up because I know it's gonna beat its earnings or whatever the case may be. And I'm sitting in the trade, and I go to sleep. I go to sleep, and then when you go to sleep, you wake up. You see that nice long red candle. It's like, oh wait a minute.
What's a red candle? What does that mean?
So basically, a red candle is basically indicating that that Apple is going down.
Okay, good. Okay.
So when you see that red candle, your heart skip a little bit. Not gonna lie. My money, bro. I woke up. I was asleep.
You wiped the drool off your lip?
Not even that, bro. I gasped for air. bro, I was like, no, I did it. No, I did not fall asleep, bro.
No, bro.
So then when I looked, I said, I'm not even gonna open up my phone. I'm not gonna open up my phone, bro. So now I'm going into I call it basically, it's still greed, but it's like being hard headed, right? So I'm like, I'm not gonna sell this shit. It's gonna go back.
You wild out.
So let's say Apple went from I got it at 185 and it went to 180, and I woke up. It was at 180, and now it's going to 139 or 78, right? So I was like, all right, now I gotta look at my phone. I'm probably this is probably 5 minutes into me waking up. I flipped my phone. I saw 77.79% down. So I'm
the trade that you was in
the trade because I fell asleep. So when I saw that, I said, no, I'm not gonna hold that.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that.
I gotta get rid of that.
Yeah.
Word.
So that's when I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool. So I opened up my book and I wrote in bold letters, if you're tired,
Don't trade.
Don't trade.
Yeah, but that's all because of work.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna tell people who I work for.
Right.
But I throw bags for a living. So throw bags all day, especially at nighttime. It's like, bro, I'm tired.
Right.
And like every assignment that I have, I only got 10 minutes to get to the next gate. So like if I'm at let's say gate number 1, I gotta go to gate 30.
You trucking it there
in 10 minutes.
Didn't he just tell people what he do?
Nah, he said he's not gonna tell people where he works.
Where I work at,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what I mean. I'm not afraid.
He don't care what like they. I mean, he throw back.
But yeah, I throw bags for
Okay.
They about
So
to be on there.
yeah. Go ahead.
So yeah, so doing that, it's like, yo, I'm exhausted. Like,
I feel you.
and then it's at then once 12 o'clock hit, my body is like shutting down. Like it's like, yo, it's time to go to bed. So me adjusting to that, it's like I'm like, dang, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like I gotta sleep. So
Right.
that day when I realized, like, that I say that is out of the 300 times that I practiced, that would probably be one of the biggest losses that I had. I usually get out 20, 25. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Down, yeah. Okay.
25 to 20
Why
to
you put a
25%.
stop loss on it though?
He thought he was gonna be up.
And I thought not like so. There's a certain pattern I'm looking for, and I saw it. So I said, great, but I'm already tired. But I realized with that pattern, it's always like a retest. The retest is where I want to get into. But once I saw the pattern, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, click. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. Damn. So I was going up. I was probably up before I closed my eyes, 13%. I was probably up 13%, and then fell asleep, 75 down.
Damn.
Well, 77 down.
Let me explain for the people that don't know what a stop loss is. So a stop loss is basically like if you in a trade. Then we get into a whole financial. This is first of all, none of this is financial advice. Let me make sure I put that disclaimer. None of this is financial advice. But a stop loss is if you're trading. Let's say like with David, he was trading a call to the upside, right? So he bought it at 185. He wants it to go to 190, but there's a potential that it's going to go down, right? So what do you do if it goes down? You could put a stop loss at 180. That way, if it hits 180, it automatically will sell for you, so that you don't get down to 160, 150, 140, right? So that's how you can kind of mitigate the risk associated with trading. Not saying I do this. I don't. I just know the lingo, and I know enough because I spent time talking to David, and just looking at all the stuff, right? So we just had a whole like investing mini seminar. But saying all that to say, like, obviously you're struggling with the being tired thing. I think that's a thing for everybody. Yeah.
Right, balancing, trying to chase my dream into doing that. and also maintaining a 9 to 5. Like
I got you.
It's starting to get to me. Like I even told Mel, what was it, Friday?
Friday.
Yeah, so Friday I'm like, yo, after this week, I gotta take a whole week off. Like no screen, no nothing, because it is tiring. Like we was talking, he was telling me like, bro, like you looking at the screen all day, you're basically gonna create anxiety for yourself.
Oh, dude. Definitely.
And I told him, so like when I told him like, you know, you're right. So after we had that conversation, I wrote down in my notes again. I like, yo, and I told him, even we was talking on the phone, I said, yo, if I hit a certain goal and that's my goal for the week, I am done.
That's it.
And if I hit it in 2 to 3 days, amazing. I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I'm constantly looking at the screen all day. All day?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do that.
So let's talk. Let's talk, Mel, because I know David's told his story. What's up with you, Mel?
Back to me adjusting.
Yeah.
Had my baby girl on December 22nd. So
Congrats.
daddy.
Yeah.
New dad, man. So to balance being a dad, working, business, time management really got, you appreciate time now. Like before, like you singly doing what you think. You like, I could go ahead, call out if I need to, whatever. Now it's like you appreciate time. Like you appreciate time and the managing of that time. So now, if you want to call out a pro or a con, depending on how you look at it, because it's a pro because you're structuring your time better, but it's a con because it's like, yo, you literally got to structure your time. Like you really, there's no room for no mistakes or no gray area within that time. But as far as like work right now, I'm on leave obviously because of my daughter. She's a newborn, so they gave me some time.
How much time you get?
What, FMLA? You get 12 weeks.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Mother's supposed to get like 16, I believe 12 to 16 weeks if it's a C-section or if it's a vaginal, depends.
Okay.
But 12 weeks, realistically, you get 12 weeks. So I got some time off from that. But as far as business and then watching her, that's the reason why I'm tired, because you're adjusting to, and think about babies, bro, when they newborn, they sleep all day and they up at night. So you can't wake them up, because if you wake them up, that's affecting their development, their brain development. They need to sleep. Like they sleep like 16 to 18 hours a day, if more, like if not more. You know what I mean?
Taking notes.
So they really sleep a long time.
I did not know that.
They sleep a lot. If you wake them up, they're gonna fall back to sleep. As soon as you feed them, as soon as you change them, they're gonna go back right to sleep. Luckily for me, my baby girl is not too like colicky or like she's not too antsy, so she'll sleep through the night, like depending on how long she stays up during the day. So what we start to do now is like around like 9, 10 o'clock, if she's not up, we wouldn't like wake her up, but we'll know like before that time period, if we changed her or fed her, she's gonna be up at a certain time. So we try to keep her up as long as possible when she's up.
Right.
So by the time it's time to go back to sleep, we all going to sleep. So we all going to sleep at 12.
Y'all trying to put her on in y'all schedule.
Yeah, we trying to put her on a schedule, which my mom is always like in my ear, like, yo, y'all got to put her on a schedule, because when you go back, I'm like, you know what, it's cool. But it's just adjusting to that. And then business, more so like, again, like delegating. I already knew I was having my child in December. I just didn't know when. So before then, I already planned. Like, I didn't want to do certain things in my business knowing that I wouldn't have time to do it. And I didn't want that headache. Like, I didn't want to have to send out letters. I don't want to have to speak to clients all the time. I don't want to have to send invoices. I don't want to have to do nothing. So I hired somebody September, October, when I was telling you, and they helped me out along with the other person that I have. So I'm really like playing the background right now. All I really have to do is continue to build relationships with people that I already have relationships with. Just be like the face of my business. You know what I mean? So everything else could be delegated, because again, you really do need a team. A lot of people don't think like you don't need a team, but you really need a team. Like, you doing this, bro, you wouldn't be able to do this if you didn't have somebody else in the background or multiple people helping you in the background. You wouldn't be able to do this by yourself.
No, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I never discredit my team. I tell them thank you every single day. Like, if there's anything I can do for them. But yeah, bro, like that's just time management is really the biggest thing. And I'm not really getting as much sleep as I would like, but it's a responsibility of being a new dad. So I take it. I'll take it any day. I'll take it. I literally take that.
So we got a new dad.
Yeah, man.
Dimetri.
Dimetri who?
Yo, why I feel like there's so much like you got some stuff you gotta get off your chest, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You got
You got
a lot.
five?
You got a lot to get off your chest, bro.
Yo, this game returned
but
on.
also,
Yeah,
I can't get too much off my chest.
I understand. We're gonna definitely talk more after the episode, but you can get some stuff off during the episode, bro. What's
Say
up,
what you
man?
can,
What's going
say
on,
what
man?
you don't want to say.
So the topic, because I know a lot of people talk. I know Davis took liberty to talk a lot.
My bad.
I'm joking. But nah, just to reintegrate the topic, right? We're talking about the balancing work and what you actually want to do. Mel obviously gave his spin on that because he's a new dad. What do you have to say on that topic?
Well, first, man, I don't know how you doing it, bro, but
Man, I'm doing it, bro.
hats off to you. I ain't taking this off though, but hats off to you, bro.
Why you not?
I ain't taking this off.
Throw the turf.
He said hats off to you, but not this one.
I ain't taking this off.
Why you not taking it off, bro?
Still growing, bro.
Bad
It's
hair
just-
day,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Y'all know he growing his. He
I'm
growing
not-
his back?
I ain't even.
I'm not-
I told him he doing Jadakiss right now. Like he like he reversing.
Nah, go ahead. My fault. Louis. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm like really proud of you, bro.
I appreciate that, bro. For
Thanks.
real.
You know, it's
I
a
really
lot.
do,
It's a lot going on. I know you be stressed out, bro.
bro.
Especially like, you know, I don't know, but you know, being a man is hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you
Bro.
know, before like growing up, you don't really see what men really go through until like you actually like are in those situations. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Why you saying that though? What's going on?
Well, like it's really just like, all right. So for me, you know, I hate my job still.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm realizing more that it takes away a lot of time for me. Like, you know, from me. The amount of work that I'm doing there, I could do somewhere else and get the same amount of pay. Like I'm giving that place too much of my time, and it's stressing me out a lot more because I got to deal with like a lot of people. I got to deal with so much, bro. I deal with people inside of work. I got to deal with my coworkers, people on the street. Like it's so much interaction that's going on there, and I just feel overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? And like my father does the same job. So
Oh, your father? I didn't know that.
yeah. For like, you know,
I did not know that.
yeah,
Facts.
he got about 8 more years left. But like he did the same job, and then now that I'm older and I'm experiencing certain things, and also like, I'm about to be a father as well.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah! We were waiting! I was like, bro, say it, brother. Come on, man. We're in the clap.
All right, we hear you. But come
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, so
They're going to have to lower that audio down. My bad, Raphael. My bad. Go ahead.
sound audio from over there.
Yeah, on the green.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know, between working and you know, about to be like a new father, like I just have a newfound appreciation for what my father like has done, like when I was growing up, and I'm just like sitting back and thinking about it, like, you know, when you have a family and he's like taking care of the whole family, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like his wife works too and everything, but like taking care of the whole family, bro, you can't not have it. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it, bro.
It can't be like, you know, like I don't want to do this because I don't like doing this, or like, you know, I don't got money, so then that's it. Yo, you gotta take care of it. Bills gotta be paid, food gotta be on the table, like stuff needs to be done around the house. Like, you know, being a parent, bro, it's made me think about it. Like, yo, when you're dealing with all of that, and especially like you don't have somebody to talk to, yo, you will really end up in a dark place, bro. Like, putting all of that pressure on one person, and then, you know, as a man, like he's, you know, Jamaican man, you're not gonna be talking about emotions and feelings and stuff like that. So he's just gonna be like just taking all of that on himself. And he growing up, you know, I know me and him like I didn't see eye to eye for like a long time. Like, you know, growing up, I had a lot of resentment because, you know, I felt like I wanted my father more. yeah, like I wanted my father to be around more, but then, you know, I didn't really understand. I was like, I know, like, you gotta work and whatever, but like, do you have to work? Like, there's certain things that I needed, you know, when I was younger that I didn't get and I had to do on my own. But now that I'm older, I'm just like, yo, when I really think about it, my father he's a great man. My father's a great man, bro. When I can think about my father, bro, like the word man, I'd be like, yeah, my father's a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do it. He be building everything, like damn near built that whole house himself. Like built the bathroom, but the whole house, bro. He can build anything, bro. But I was really thinking, like, the other day, I was talking to him and I'm like, has anybody ever told him, like, yo, they're proud of him? You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, bro, like having to deal with some of that stuff right now, I'm just like I'm really proud of my father, bro.
Facts, bro.
Because you next to you, bro.
I think you should tell him that too.
Yeah. Nah. I plan on talking to him soon, but like I'm really proud of my father, bro. I know, like, you know, we've been through a lot of stuff, but like, you know, I love my father, and you know, I'm old enough to understand certain things more and then like forgive and like, you know, let certain things go, because I'm just like, yo, like, you know, you didn't really have a lot of options. You had to just do what you had to do.
Facts.
So
Facts, bro.
you know, I'm really proud of him. And now that I'm like in like kind of like the same position, like I'm about to start my own family, I'm just like, yo, you know, I can't not have it.
Yeah.
And it's a stressful process, working and then trying to manage this business and not really knowing where I want to take it yet, because my business is reliant on me,
Right.
on my skill set.
Right.
So that's not like I can hire somebody to do what I do, because I'm the best.
Talk.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
I
always
respect
tell
that.
people.
Talk.
I always tell people, listen, man.
When
You see my photos,
Dimetri,
you already know.
Dimetri,
Listen,
bro.
when you see the podcast, like even the way we're recording stuff now, you've helped with upping the quality of everything, bro. But yeah, go ahead. I don't want to take away from your moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Nah, so you know, I can't pass that skill on to anybody. I can't, because I don't even know most of the time what's gonna happen during situations. I'll be winging it, bro. I just be like, yo, I see things so much differently than a lot of other people. I can't give you my sight. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, though.
So between work, business, you know, family, I'm just like, I'm burnt out a little bit, bro. And I don't really, you feel alone sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
It's one of those, man.
Yeah.
That's why I appreciate for you even telling me that you proud of me, because I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I may not say it all the time, because I'm going through my own situation.
Yeah, bro.
And we get on the phone and we be talking, we be joking, we always tell each other we love each other, but I'm really proud of you, bro. Like to even sit there and say that, because a lot of people don't understand that aspect, knowing that you probably the only person with your vision, so only you can tell where you want to go with your vision. And now you're about to be a father, so now you got to implement what you learning in real time to this new person that's about to be into the world. You know what I mean?
Quickly, bro.
You know, so it takes a lot to even say what you said, bro. So I'm most definitely proud of you, bro. For sure, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we having a moment here. I didn't know we was gonna get this deep.
Yeah, man.
I love it though.
100 episode, man. We gotta go out with it.
Listen, I ain't know it was gonna get like this, man. Listen, but I think I want y'all to expand on that, because what I wanted to do, and I'm kind of mad, but I'm kind of like, listen, this is how God intended it for it to be.
What?
I wanted to bring y'all with my pops and have a whole episode on Father's Day. My pops is already a father, 20, however many plus years, right?
Facts.
I'm not a father yet.
Right.
You're a new dad. You're about to be a new dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
would've
was
been
like,
fire.
yo, we can still do it.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you get what I'm saying, right?
That's
So I want to
fire.
do that, but I want y'all to talk about, or you, Mel, talk about like navigating and like the adjustments, and kind of just speak a little life into Dimetri right now, because I feel like I feel like you need that, bro. I feel like you need that.
Don't panic, bro. There's gonna be times.
Dimitri's like, I'm panicking.
Don't panic, bro. I'm saying that,
bro. Yeah, his face.
I know you panicking,
Bro.
But I'm saying don't panic because I know your faith is bigger than your panic and your worry and your woes. So don't panic, bro.
Amen.
As much as you think it's tough, it's gonna get even more tough if you panic and you're not patient. Gotta be patient. And the person that's having your child, you gotta be patient with them because it's just gonna make your life easy, bro. I'm telling you, like I'm just telling you right now, bro. It's gonna make your life easy. Pour into her because she's gonna pour into you. And I understand you already do that, like you do damn near everything because you're holding everything down. But at the same time, don't let it frustrate you. You know what I mean? It's gonna get frustrating, bro. Trust me, man. I've been there. You're gonna be frustrated, bro.
It ain't even frustrated.
You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna be angry. You're gonna feel like nobody ever sees your side. Nobody knows what you're going through. I had a whole conversation with my mom, bro. Just telling my mom, like, yo, just like you said, like, you had to tell your father, like, you had to realize, like, nobody ever asked your father, like, yo, or said to your father, like, yo, no, I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? I had to literally tell my mom, like, yo, nobody ever check on me to make sure I'm good. Nobody ever asked me what I need help with.
Yeah.
Nobody ever asked me what they could do to take something off my plate. Everything is always, you need something from me. It's never you actually pouring into me. You feel what I'm saying? So you kind of like you're not adding nothing. Like you just subtract. So I get it, bro. Trust me, because we have conversations, so I know exactly where you're coming from. But do not, like, I beg you, bro, do not. Like, whenever you feel like you on the edge by yourself, do not feel like you can't reach out, you can't talk to nobody. And a lot of times I know you want to reach out. And here's how I know you want to reach out, but you don't. You'll send mad shit in the fucking group chat. Hell yeah. When I know you want to reach out to just say, yo, bro, like, help me. Like, I want to talk to one of y'all. So you like throwing some shit so we could give you attention in a sense. Where it's like, yo, bro, you can just be like, yo, bro, I want to talk to you. Just like you randomly call me. And I'll be like, yo, bro, I'm probably busy, so I'll probably call you back. Or you'll text me and be like, yo, bro, you good? I'm checking on you. I'm like, nah, don't even check on me. How are you doing? Like what's going through your mind? Like, tell me. And for the most part, when we having conversation, he's like, bro, I don't even want to talk about myself. I'm like, bro, I'm here to listen. That's the whole point.
Facts.
Yeah. I don't want to just talk about me and what I got going on, because what compared to what I'm going through is minute compared to what you going through. So I'm like, let me hear what you got going on, and then we can always double back to what I got going on. You know what I mean? So just take it easy, bro. Give yourself some grace. We always talk about that. Give yourself some grace. Don't panic. Love yourself, bro. Do whatever you got to do to pour in yourself, bro. If you got to be in a corner and read a scripture just for 15 minutes out of the day, or be in your car, I know that's not something that you want to do, but do that, bro. You need to do that. Because if you don't, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to be insane, bro. You're going to go insane, bro.
You know what I feel like, bro? You keep saying pour into yourself. You know what I feel like? Just picture a cup with water in it, and there's a hole in the cup, like a small hole in the cup. And the water's so as much as you pouring in, it's still just like trickling out. Like,
why is that hole there though? What's the hole symbolize?
I mean, like, I got y'all, bro. So you know, the support from y'all, but you know, it's temporary, because it's a temporary feeling, because you know, I don't know.
It's not going to fix the problem.
Yeah,
we're just talking about it. We're just not going to fix it. Yeah.
So not from y'all, but like, I feel like I would like a little bit more like support and actual like work being done. And I feel like it's just a lot of like, people would say things, bro. People would say things, bro, and make everything sound nice, or it sounds great. It sounds wonderful, bro. But if you're not actually doing anything, you know, the words don't mean anything, bro. It's, you know, you could think you're the greatest person, or you could think you're doing so great, bro. But the actions don't match up. And I feel like I had like, it's too many people like that. I think I was watching, it's gonna be a little corny, but I was watching Batman Begins, bro.
Okay, I didn't know where we was going.
Yo. There was a line in the movie, bro. She said, "It's not who you are underneath, it's what you do that defines you." And when she said that, I was like, bruh.
He said, damn, this cartoon speaking.
Didn't I watch this already? I said, I've seen this already. It didn't hit me until now. And I'm like, you can talk a good game and you can make it seem like you're the greatest person ever, but if your actions don't line up with what you're saying, you might as well have just said nothing. Because you're giving nothing. So don't do more than what you're saying. Just don't say nothing. Just show and prove, bro.
Right.
And I feel like it's a lot of people that I have to deal with like that, and it's exhausting, bro. Yeah, you can do it. You got this. And if you need anything, I can help you. And no, you can't. You won't. It just sounds good, bro. So, that's how I be feeling.
You're gonna be straight, bro. Anytime you go through a transition, it's always hard because you always gonna beat up on yourself. Anytime there's some type of transition, think about every transition we ever went through. Like we could look at elementary school to high school. That was a transition. We didn't know what to expect when we went to high school. You seeing niggas taller than you, bigger than you. This person in 12th grade, this person about to go to college, this person on the basketball. Like we really don't know what's on the other side until you get there.
Sometimes.
So you got to give yourself grace. One, because I'm pretty sure nobody in your family is doing exactly what you're doing and they're in the position that you're in right now. There's nobody in Kofi's family that's doing what he's doing right now. There's nobody in David's family. There's nobody in my family. We like first generation of having jobs and trying to do something outside of our job so we don't have to work.
Right.
Yo.
Think about that, bro.
Right.
All of us, bro.
Yo.
Right. It's true.
He's photography. I have my credit repair business. David is trying to do stocks. You're doing Express Yourself Black Man. We not trying to work.
Yo.
We're not trying to work.
Think about everybody in your family. Everybody else is working jobs. Everybody is doing side gigs. Everybody's doing.
They trying to work till
They rather wait till 30 years to retire at a job that they don't even care to be at.
Yo,
We trying to do something to escape that.
Right.
I've never actually thought about that.
You know why that is though, bro? Like our parents, like people older than us, that's all they knew.
That's
bro.
all they know.
So trying to do that now, not everybody is gonna be able to like transition.
That's why it's hard.
and adapt.
It's hard.
If you were just cool with just working a job, you wouldn't have these problems. I guarantee you, bro.
Because my pops.
I guarantee you, bro. If
pops
you was
ain't
cool with
his
just driving a bus, he would be cool. Bro. Man, I'm getting a check, man. Forget that.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you, bro. But you're not satisfied. Your brain is like,
Yes.
that's not what I want to do.
yeah, bro.
So
I'm
you
just doing it
constantly
'cause I
beat
have to
yourself
do it.
up, bro. I always go through this with myself, and I'll be like, yo, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Yo,
It's not that
that's facts,
It's
bro.
not that bad.
You know what's so crazy,
not
bro?
that
I'm
bad.
so glad you said that, bro. I appreciate you saying that so much, bro, because it really brought this thought up for me, man. I'll be upstairs right in the same crib. And every morning I'm thinking to myself, man, you got to do this for the business. You got to do that. You got to do this. You're not doing enough here. This person is making this amount of money. You should be making more. You should be doing this. You should have been already quitting. You should already quit your job. This other person quit their job. Like, I'm doing all the comparisons. I'm beating myself up. But what I did recently that's really helped me is I put affirmations on my laptop. So the same affirmations I put on a page, I have them on my laptop as a background. And I have one that says, Black man, little Kofi would be so proud of you.
Fire.
Right? Because, and when I see that,
Fire.
and I have them rotating, so it's like I have probably like 6 of them, 6, 7, like one for each day. And when I see that, when I'm having a day where I'm like flustered and I'm annoyed, just seeing that lock screen helps me because it's like, yo, bro, it reminds me of my inner child. I never thought, bro, as much as people be trying to say like, oh, I knew we was gonna blow up. Bro, if you ever hear me say I knew we was gonna blow up,
Come on, bro.
I'm lying.
Come
Because I
on.
did not know.
Come
know.
on.
I never thought we was gonna be here, bro. I never
on,
thought,
bro.
David thought nah, but I really never thought we would be here. I never thought I'd be doing a podcast with 100 episodes. I never thought I'd have a business that's making money, that's impacting people, where I'm not destroying my integrity to try and make money. I'm not doing a bunch of sus stuff. I never thought I'd be using cameras. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd be recording a pod in the crib with friends. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd have a team.
Bro.
So when you think about all these different things, bro, it's like, yo, you gotta sit down and be grateful. And it's not like everybody don't have to have a following of 190K and 100 episodes. Like, but there's things in your life when you sit down, you think about it, you can be grateful for those things. One of the things that really helps me too is there's this quote that I saw that I always remind myself of. You're living in a past prayer.
Absolutely.
Everybody,
Absolutely.
no matter what
Amen.
no matter what your
bro.
situation is, bro,
Absolutely.
You're living in a past prayer.
Bro.
It could be as simple as, bro, you have enough money to go and buy some food.
Absolutely.
Or
bro.
you have your own room to yourself. At some point in time, bro, we all want, like, I know the way I grew up in this crib, I had the same room as my brother up until I was 17, 18 years old, bro. I had never had my own room up until I was 17 years old when I dormed in college. That was the first, and even when I dormed my first year, I was dorming with somebody else.
Around the same age.
You get what I'm saying? So I had never had my own room, my own place to literally sleep in that called my own spot up until I was literally like 20, bro. You get what I'm saying? So like when you look at that, when you just look at your past, you can see all of the different things that you prayed for, that you really hoped and dreamed and wanted at one point in time. You have those things now, bro. So I understand like always trying to do better. And I think it's important for us to always be striving to do better, but let's not forget how far we
came from, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
What? Bro.
Let's not forget how far we've come, bro.
I remember when I was doing retail, bro. I was 19. My check every 2 weeks was $3.50, bro. That was back when I was getting like $8 an hour. I was probably working part-time, 15, 20 hours a week type shit.
Yep.
And I'm telling myself, yo, only if I could get $15 an hour.
Yeah.
If only if I could get $19 an hour.
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of money I made last year, I'm like, I can't even believe I made that last year, bro. Like, I'm like, huh? But it don't feel, because obviously, like, the goalposts move.
It's gonna move. As soon as you hit that, bro,
you be
it
like,
moves, bro. It's crazy. I had a number. Remember, we all had goals, right? Last year, I had a number. We all talk about our number. We ain't gonna talk about it right now, but we all talk about our numbers that we wanted to hit, bro. Hit my number, and then I'm like, man, shit ain't enough. Shit ain't enough. I said, bro, this shit ain't hitting the way enough, bro. This shit ain't hitting the way I thought it was going to hit.
You know when it would have hit?
Like,
what?
You know when it would have hit? 10 years ago.
Nah, no, true though.
Bro.
The number's not the same just because of inflation.
Bro.
But
Inflation,
you
yes,
know what I'm
bro,
saying? But nonetheless, me hitting the number, I should have at least been a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you don't even like, for me personally, once I hit a goal, my mind resets, recalculates. It's like the GPS, bro. It's like GPS, bro. As soon as you take a left turn when you're supposed to take a right, it's like recalculating. As soon as I hit my goal, recalculating.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? Then I find a new thing, bro. And I'm like, damn. And my therapist was talking to me about that. I told my therapist, because I'm not going to get too personal because Naima don't like when I talk about personal business. But me and Naima about to make a big transition, right? Like it's a big transition in our relationship. And I was looking for that transition for a while, bro. I'm like, yo, please, bro. I can't wait till we get to this point. We finally get to that point. I told my therapist, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's not really hitting the way I thought it was gonna hit. And she was like, Kofi, don't you dare tell me what I think. I was like, listen, I gotta be honest with you, it's not really hitting the way I thought it was gonna hit. It's not that I didn't want it, I really wanted it, but now that I got it, I'm like, what's next?
I'm telling you, bro.
I know we're not messing with Diddy right now.
I know it.
I know we're not messing with Diddy, but you know the clip with Diddy?
I know it was coming, bro. I knew it was coming, bro.
That's how I feel, bro. So that's how I be feeling, bro. I'm like, yo, what's next? What's next,
That's
bro?
the killer.
Like, and
that's the killer of all joy, man.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Yes,
it's
bro.
called destination addiction.
That's
And
the
we think of it
killer.
as like this perfect thing. We
Okay.
always supposed to be striving.
I'm listening.
Nah, facts. No, it's not.
It
We
is,
think
it
of it
is,
as
though.
this perfect thing. Like we always supposed to be striving to
I'm on
do
the grind.
better.
I'm on the
We
grind.
always supposed to be getting more. You got $1 million, you got to get to $1 billion. You got $1 billion, you got to get to $1 trillion.
Nah,
You making thousands of dollars, you gotta get to $100,000. You make $100,000, get to $250K. You get to $250K, get to $500. Get to $500, why you not at $1 million yet? You at $1 million, why you didn't hit $5 million? Why you didn't hit $10 million in a day? The amount of stuff that I see on social media, bro.
That's hard to be
Bro, I
content.
told my team, I said, listen, if we get to this number, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna have to reevaluate what I wanna do. Because I may not continue after this, bro. I don't wanna continue building something to the point where it's taken away from my family and my peace, my sanity. I'm not doing that.
We had
What I
this
say, bro?
convers- we
I'm
had
not
this
doing
What did I
that,
say
bro.
yesterday?
We
I'm
had
not
this
doing that.
conversation.
Come on, bro.
And I think people think it's crazy for you to not want to. I don't want to build $1 million business. I'm gonna keep it stack with you. I don't care for that, bro. It's not that I don't want money. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want money at the cost of peace. I don't want money at the
my
cost
God.
of my family
Bro.
life. I don't
Didn't I
want
say this
money
yesterday,
at
bro?
the cost of
my time.
my time. You get what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that.
I'm cool with that. If anybody else wants to build $1 million business,
thank you
cool.
for speaking on that, bro.
Nah, facts.
Because you just
because,
literally said everything I told Dave.
Bro, on social media, bro, if you watch enough clips on social media, even if you making $250K, you gonna feel like shit.
That's a fact.
Because every other day you see somebody talking about, oh, I'm making $20,000 doing this, or I'm making 50. I just paid this amount of money in taxes because I got this much money going, and you know what I'm saying. And it all just feeds into you not feeling like you doing enough. Yeah. So the whole point that I'm trying to say, like to round all this together, bro, is there was a point in time where you being here in this moment was all you wanted. Don't let these niggas on social media make you feel like you're inadequate.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking to myself too. Because, bro, I get on social media, trust and believe me, bro, and as much as we doing, bro, I click on somebody else's profile, I say, oh, we ain't shit. And that's the inner language that's how I talk to myself, bro. I'm like, oh, we ain't doing shit. Why am I saying that? Because I'm comparing myself. You get what I'm saying?
You need to be doing
exactly, bro. And I have to remind myself. And so I'm trying to remind folks like, yo, bro, just chill, bro. Just chill, bro. I put up a post. Man, it's all coming full circle, bro. And that's why I always do these affirmations. People think I do the affirmations for them.
No, it's for you.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. I don't do the affirmations for y'all. I love y'all, but I do not do it for y'all. I do the affirmations for myself, bro.
Facts.
So when people are like, oh, why you put this affirmation? Nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm keeping it a stack with y'all. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's the only way I can say it. I don't care if you have a problem with the affirmation that we put up, bro. It's not for you.
Facts.
Unfollow. I put up an affirmation the other day. It said, black man, the success you seek takes time. Don't be frustrated with the process.
You know what Express Yourself Black Man is? It's just one big diary for you.
That's what I tell people all the time. Whenever we talk about the platform, it's literally just a journal. It's a digital journal. I'm journaling the things that I want to see. I'm journaling the things that I'm going through. I'm journaling to myself. And if you relate to it, great.
You do. Facts.
Pull up. But if not, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I just got an open journal on the living room table. Everybody can just pull up and just swipe through a page and find something that works for them. That's all it is, bro. And so I'm just saying that just to round it off, bro, because I said a lot. But it just really hit me because I'm like, yo, son, I'm sitting there looking at business numbers and all these different kind of things. I'm like, yo, we're not doing enough. We're not doing like, yo, nah, bro, you good, bro. You didn't even like, bro, there was one point in time where you didn't even think you were gonna hit 10K.
Sheesh.
In followers.
Bro.
That's a fact. You been
I was
that.
feeding, bro. I was like, yo, bro, if we get to 10K, bro, I'll be so
That's what I'm saying. You hit 10K, you're like, we gotta get to 50K.
Yeah, bro. Like, nah, stop moving the
goalposts. You never would feel, you would never feel like you satisfied, you accomplished, like you downplay your accomplishments. And that's not the right way to move through life, bro.
Nah, that's facts, bro.
And we had that.
Everybody always say, yo, Instagram is a highlight reel, social media is a highlight reel, and it's true, bro. Because everybody's only putting up their success. That's why I can't even be mad at you once you get to like certain milestones and you don't really celebrate it. Because it's like you check somebody else's page, you like, damn, this motherfucker got 1 million. This motherfucker got 2 million.
Yeah.
What is 200,000?
Right.
What is 100,000?
Right, but
that's what I'm saying?
But I gotta get out of that mindset.
You do.
I have to get out of that mindset. And then also another thing is celebrations for me are tough, bro. Because I'm not used to affirming myself. And so celebrating something is hard for me, bro.
That's why we gotta surprise you.
It's hard for me, bro. You know who got me into celebrations, bro? Naima.
Yep.
I was a kid, and it's gonna sound crazy. I cannot make this up, bro. I didn't think birthdays was important.
Me too.
I didn't care about none of that stuff. I didn't care about graduations. I didn't care about none of that, bro. The only reason why I started investing some type of energy into that is because I got into a relationship with Naima. When I got into a relationship with Naima, she saw that those are my practices. She's like, bro, nah, bro, these are things that you should celebrate. When we graduated high school, I told Naima, this don't mean nothing. I got to get my college degree. I literally told her that going to graduation. I'm like, bro, this don't mean nothing. I wasn't even excited. I'm like, yo, we just got to get this over with, bro. Let's come on. What's up? I got to go graduate and get my bachelor's. Understandable. I understand the thought process, but why can't I just sit in the moment? I don't even remember my high school graduation because I didn't even sit in the moment. I don't remember it, bro. I literally don't even remember it, bro. That's crazy.
You was rushing through it.
I just rushed through it.
Thanks.
I don't even remember it, bro. I promise you, I'm not making this up. And so that's what I'm saying is like, yo, we had to find time to like celebrate those things. And it's hard for me because growing up, I just never really, not saying that my parents didn't celebrate stuff, but I just didn't see the importance of celebrating things. So me celebrating milestones on a platform, it's tough for me to just go out. Oh, we hit 100, 200K or do whatever, or give myself a pat on the back or affirm myself.
You gotta do something big for 200K.
We gonna see, bro, because that's coming up in a few weeks, and I don't know if we got some. I don't know if we got some. These balloons in them, bro. These balloons in themselves, bro. That was a lot for me. They even go search up and find the balloons and blow them up. Nah, for real, bro. Like,
yeah,
we should got some streamers,
bro. I'm telling y'all, bro.
I agree with you with that, especially when it comes to celebration and stuff like that. Because it's like, I mean, like me and Mel spoke, right? And when we talked about it, it's just like everything is like coming together.
Parallel.
Especially because we had this conversation before. We even had the conversation inside here. Without even thinking we was gonna have this conversation here. So I say that to say it's like when it comes to celebration and stuff like that, you just have to appreciate where you are in life. Like just take a moment and reflect and realize like, yo, I went from here to here. And I did all these things to get here. So it should be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like the only birthday that I ever remember that I actually enjoyed was my 5th birthday. My mom went all out. Block party. I had a cake. All the kids was on the block. I walked outside. I didn't know what was going on. I'm in the house playing the game. My dad told me to get dressed. I thought me and him about to go get toys. I don't know. I didn't even know I was born on that day. Like, keep it honest with you, bro. I didn't even know it was July 28th. I just know I was having fun in the house. I got dressed and go outside. Everybody outside, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I cried. Because I'm like, this is too much. And I went back inside. Then my dad was like, nah, come on, you gotta go outside. Blah, blah. So when I went outside, I actually really appreciated it. Music was out. Everyone's having a great time. They were celebrating me and stuff like that. And my mom went out. And that also piggybacks to what you were saying about your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one ever told him how proud he was.
Right.
You are to him or anyone, right? And I say that to say it's like you really have to appreciate the moment. And that's why it's like when it comes to like goals and stuff like that, it's just like you just have to appreciate it one goal at a time.
You know what I'm worried about, bro?
What?
Like being a father right now, right? I don't know how to show excitement. Like, you know, like it don't matter what it is, bro. Like I can feel it inside, but externally, I don't know how to show excitement, bro. So I'd be happy about something. I'd be excited, but then I don't know where that comes from. But even like I know, like I ain't grow up with my mother, so like not seeing her for like a long time and then finally seeing her, it was no like yeah, I'm happy to see her, but it's like I didn't even know how to express
happiness.
Yeah, I don't even know what that looks like for real, unless I'm like it just naturally happened, or it's like I'm just faking it.
It's gonna change.
So I'm just like really worried about that, or like certain things that people be talking about, and I just be like, I don't know, I'd be sitting down and I'd be like yeah, inside I'd be like, yeah.
How you be inside? He said, yeah.
Get a little shimmy.
That's how you do it. That's all you need to do on the outside, bro.
Outside, I just be like,
I'd be like,
no, you wouldn't nut.
Bro, I don't be doing it on purpose. But I don't really know how to show excitement, bro. I don't know when that stopped. But I can't even fake it, bro. At this point, now it's just like,
it's gonna change, bro.
You're gonna get there, bro.
You're gonna get
change.
It's a practice. What you're struggling with is emotional expression, bro.
You know what?
Do you know when you feel excited though? Do you at least know when you feel excited?
I think so.
Okay, so if you know when you feel excited, bro, then maybe it's just you struggle with actually showing that because you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, it might be. Because even like, I be seeing people that be talking to their babies and stuff, and they be saying that, these little fake baby voices. And
I'm not doing that with my child, by the way.
Bro, I don't want to do
I'm
that.
not doing it.
I'm not doing that.
Nah, no. Hello, son.
Hello, son.
Hello, wake up. Hello, it's
Hello,
feeding
son.
time.
Nigga said, hello, child.
How you doing, young man?
Yes. Nah, for real, bro. Because what are we doing to Google? Are they gonna say that in real life?
You know
what I'm saying?
Funny?
Like, no, bro, I'm not doing it.
I can see you right now.
We're doing it?
So, no, not you doing it.
What? Doing what?
You mad as hell in the corner because somebody else do that to your child.
I'm saying, but nah, for real, don't do that. When I have my kid, don't pull up doing the Google Doc. I'm gonna tell everybody that, bro. Don't do that.
You know my uncle
Do
was
not do that, bro.
Yeah,
What's that for,
I don't like that, bro.
What's that for?
Nah, I feel
don't like
you.
that.
But
What
it's
is that? What's the purpose of that, though?
I don't like that shit.
I don't
stop
understand
it.
what that is, bro.
You can't stop
What
it.
is the purpose of that,
I
though?
know. I understand there's no purpose.
It's like
of
everybody
it.
loses their
But
mind
you-
once they see a baby.
But you can't stop it.
They gotta
bro.
revert
Bro,
back
I'm
to
gonna
it.
tell you exactly
They gotta
what
revert back to the language that they knew before.
Bro, my uncle was in a corner one time, and his wife, family was doing that to the kid, and he had to call the mad as hell, vein popping in the side.
It don't
No,
make
I'm
sense.
gonna tell people don't do that, bro.
Bro,
I'm gonna make merch that says "Don't speak to me like I'm a baby."
hey, you could do that, but at the
Put
same
it,
time,
put it on them.
do
I'm
people
gonna make
read?
merch. Nah,
Do
fact.
people read?
No.
Please tell me,
don't
do
read.
people read?
People don't read.
Do
but
people follow instructions?
I'm gonna let them know. You coming into this household? Do not do that,
I'm
bro.
gonna put lights.
No. If you do it, you gotta go
lights
to the
up.
back door. You gotta go.
Yo,
Sorry.
that to me, that be killing me, bro.
Yeah, I don't like
Can't
that,
stop
bro.
That be killing me.
So,
Bro.
so that too is I be thinking about that like, what you doing that? Like, I
Nah,
don't
you
wanna,
can be excited, but you can be excited and express it.
talking to
but
him like
not-
that.
Yeah, you
No,
don't
I
gotta do that.
saw a video of a father
Soft
talking
ass.
to his son. His son didn't even speak like clear English yet, and his son is just saying I would guess consider it gibberish, right? And he was like, yeah, like he's definitely about to go here and blah blah. And his son was like,
He was there on the couch together. Yeah, I remember that.
he was
Yeah,
having like so they
I remember that.
understand. Yeah, they
it was a viral
understand.
video. Yeah.
Yeah, because you ever look at a baby when you do that, they just look at you like,
They don't know what you say. Like that, you're not helping them, bro.
It's because they be like,
They do.
like, can you just get it over?
Exactly.
Like, babies really be looking like, what are you doing? Talk to me regular. I heard you talking just now.
right, but
Right.
man,
I hate confusing these children.
You put something up on Instagram that I want to talk to you about.
What's up?
I think it's very important. You put up a post. You said one of my worst fears is. Y'all was talking about that?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy because we ain't talk about this. Like
know.
I sent y'all the
I
script,
know.
but
I know.
I ain't had this on the script.
I
I said,
know.
we gonna get to this, but I ain't gonna tell. Damn, that's crazy that y'all already talked about that though. But so the post that you put up was one of my worst fears is getting home and having to sit in the driveway for an extended period of time before I go inside.
Yeah.
You said I hope I never experience that.
Yeah, bro.
What? Like, explain.
So I had like a long conversation with my father actually,
Mm.
probably like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just telling me about like, his coworkers and stuff. And like, they married, but he'd be like, yo, they never want to go home. Like I noticed that in my job too. Like, bro, they're always at work. They never go home. Like they 16-hour days. Like they just be here. And I want them to go so that I can get those, the good hours. I mean, I ain't trying to work that one, but I want to work less. Retire. Anyway.
If
Bro,
I do gotta choose this,
bro,
I want the good shit.
I want them gone. Bro. So we was talking about it. He was just like, he wanted his man to something like that. Yeah, he was like, he's not married no more. He got divorced, and he was like, he feels so much happier because every time, he went home, or he didn't want to go home, or every time he went home, he would just be in the driveway for hours, bro. And he was just like, yeah, thank God I don't got to deal with that. I'll be rushing. He was like, I'll be rushing home.
That's a
He'd
beautiful
be like,
feeling,
bro,
man.
Rick, I thought about when he said that to me, bro.
Something so
I
simple,
thought
bro.
about that, and I'm like, he's been married for like 20 plus years now. And I thought about that. I'm like, I've seen their interactions, and it's like it's good. They be sitting watching TV. They be just talking, bro. Regularly, like talking, watching movies together. Like it's peaceful. Like nothing's perfect. I'm pretty sure there'd be like disagreements every now and again, but I never seen them argue. You know what I'm saying? And when he said that, he was just like, I'll be rushing to get home. And like I see him rushing to get home, bro. Like he don't do nothing after work. He go home.
Book
Like,
it.
bro. He go home, bro.
Oh, you be seeing your dad at work?
No. We don't work at the same place.
Oh,
We just
okay.
same company. But
Yeah,
I've, even before, like
Yeah, you saw, yeah.
I'm just like, and I thought about it, and I'm like, that has to be one of the most miserable things ever to deal with. If you have a home and you can't go into it because you have to fight the world outside, bro. You have to fight everything outside. And the one place that you're supposed to have peace, you can't go home. You can't go home and expect some peace there because, if you're the wife or significant other, you know that it's gonna be like a problem as soon as you walk in the house.
Yeah.
Bro, that is so heartbreaking, bro. I don't want to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying the bill. I'm paying for this house. The last thing I want to do is fight the world and come home and have to fight you too.
That's a fact.
That's crazy, bro. That is what somebody said to me. I was having this long conversation yesterday with one of my friends. Me and my man was talking about it. How, you know, having to fight the world and come home and then it's still not peaceful at home. And he was like, facing the world to come home to a non-peaceful home is internal death. Right? It literally, you know, and I got to think about it, like, you know, even like relationships too, like, you know, if you're always arguing or if it's always some like stupid thing going on, when it really doesn't have to be that. If you got to deal with everything else, bro, and then you have to, the person that you just want to relax around, if you can't relax around this person, you literally feel like you're dying, bro. Like it feels like dying.
Facts.
Like it's very painful, that heavy feeling in your chest, bro, that you can't shake. And it's like, yo, you really just want to chill, bro. You really just want to relax and just have a regular conversation. And it's just like, bro, like some people really just don't understand that. Like, we can just talk. Like it could all be so simple. It could all be so simple, bro. Like, people are nuts sometimes, bro. What's my favorite line?
People are idiots.
People are stupid, bro. People are. All right.
Nah, I hate you.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Mm-hmm.
Bro, you know what I realized, bro?
What's up?
You know what I realized?
What's up?
And I've taken a survey, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Men are really simple. Bro.
You don't say.
Bro, what do you want, bro, for real? Like when you really think about it, what do you want? Like what is it?
I just want peace and to relax, bro. To be honest, bro. To be honest, that's really it.
Imagine communicating everything that you need very simply. It's nothing ridiculous either. It's never anything ridiculous. Imagine communicating something very simple.
You know what's so funny?
This is all I need. And then they hear that and then give you everything that you don't need. You didn't hear a word I said. You didn't even get the first thing off the list. How I say this.
They wouldn't even do that. They'll just question everything on the list that you need.
Oh, speak to that, bro. Speak to that.
I don't know how to deal with that. Everything on that list. Babe, you got me? Babe, I'm just calling to make sure this is the brand you wanted, right? Yes, babe. I gotta deal with that issue, bro.
Imagine.
No, said I got a happy home.
Ask for this.
You gotta deal with that.
All right, relax.
Oh, we cooking now. Go ahead.
Imagine going to a restaurant, bro, and ordering something and be like, yo, all right, this is what I want right here. And then come out with something else that I thought you might have wanted.
No.
What did I order?
Bring the chicken.
You know what's so funny about that?
And then you got to pay for it.
That's a great analogy, bro.
Thank you.
That's all you need.
I just made that up.
Nah, that's a great analogy, bro.
And you know what's so funny?
What's up?
I had a conversation with a friend like this, and he always asks, this thing about just the order thing. The women always tell them, nah, tell them wait to come back, and get exactly what you want. And he told me, he was like, that's a peaceful woman right there. Because she knows exactly what you want, and she gonna make sure that you get it. So, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say is that, like, back to what he's saying, I am simple, bro. And not one woman I dated, I don't care who get mad when they see this clip. Not one of them asked me, Dave, what you want? I always ask them, what do you want? I ain't never got hey, what do you want? I never got that. Kofi. I swear I never got that.
You know what's crazy,
my boy,
bro? But some will ask what you want just to ask, bro, and then still just do what they want.
Well, but guess what though?
Thought you might like this.
I'd rather, hey, look, at least you got the question. I ain't never got the question. I'm always the one that's going 100 yards for you. Not one of them went 2 or 3 yards for me. And when I went through my struggle or death or I'm not the happy David, oh, why you moving like that? Blah, blah. You was comfortable with who I was, happy, but when I went through something, you ain't like that. You ain't want to stay right there and hold me down. You didn't want to comfort me, none of that stuff. And I'm not looking for a mother, but I'm looking for someone that's patient with me. Because I'm eventually gonna get back to that David. But when I'm going through something, I have to get through this David. I have to get through this process. Not one of them asked me, and I'm getting upset because not one of them asked me, David, what you want? Not one of them. Even if I went through a death.
I can ask both of y'all this question. If the woman that you're with and you give them the list of what you want, if let's say they look at the list and they say, all right, what it is that you want? When you don't want it no more, do you get tight that they now ask you because you don't want it no more? It's like past, like I don't want it. Or do you just go with it because they remember it, or you like appreciate the fact that they still remember to give it to you?
Well, I say it like this, right? Because I'm just going to unsettle some of the souls that I know they be watching. There was only, when I don't really ask for nothing. That's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if someone asks me or even like come late with a...
So it's more like a suggestion. You just rather them suggest or recommend something
right,
to you.
And they're not entitled to ask me what I want. They're not entitled to ask me what I want. But I never got that question.
Got you.
It just hit me when he was saying that. You get what I'm saying? And maybe I have to, you know what I mean, say what I want. But that's the thing. I don't know what I want, but I definitely do want peace. Ain't nothing better than peace, bro. But I say that to say it's like, I want to be upset. Like I remember I was dating one woman. We never got to the relationship part, but she got me a card, balloons, and my favorite Hershey bar. Like, but not the Hershey and cream one. There was another one, sugar cookie, something like that. But and I'm like, yo, she's paying attention.
You got history with sugar cookies?
Hey,
yeah, he do.
Yeah.
Tastes oatmeal too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead. Let's get back on track. Go ahead.
But yeah, so when she did that, I appreciated that so much because it's like, I never asked you to do this for me.
Right.
I never asked you to do this for me. It was like when she did that, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going. Like, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't think I would be upset. Like, even if I asked for something and they late with it.
And they late with it, it's just the fact that they still remember to give it to you.
You still gave it to me. You still.
What about you, bro?
You know.
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. No cap. No BS at all, bro. I am the most simplest person in the world to please, bro. The only thing that I need is to know, oh, you thought about me, bro. You were considerate enough to think about me. Like, you know, it don't matter what it is, bro. It don't matter what it is. It could be the simplest thing in the world. You just thought about me and like, I thought you might have needed this, babe. Or, I seen you going through this, so I decided to do this. Or, bro, I don't need you to buy me anything. You can't buy me, bro. I don't need nobody to buy me nothing, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't need nobody to buy. Bro, I have everything, bro. Right. I don't need monetary items. I need effort, bro. I need work. Do the work. It's not hard. But you know what I realized, bro? I was talking to somebody about this too the other day. Just cause like I might think like somebody's my person, that doesn't mean they might think I'm their person. Because
say that again, please.
Like just because I might think somebody's my person, they might not have the same thought. I might not be their person.
A lot of people in relationships doing that.
Because is a fact.
When you love somebody for real, you're going to do the work. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna put the effort in to make sure that this works out and this lasts. Certain sacrifices will be made. Whatever. You know what I thought about? People that be like, you just gotta take me. You don't like me for who I am, or you take me for who I am.
People like that, bro.
Bro, do you understand the magnitude of people saying that?
I'm gonna take you out the door,
bro. Bro, take you, because 9 times out of 10, bro, nobody's gonna take a man how he is, bro. There's always got to be some type of change,
bro.
But when you really think about it, do you plan on being this person forever? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't plan on growing at all? So you want me to take you as you are. And it's not like, I'm just like, I don't like the type of person you are. So then I'm trying to change you. But are we not supposed to be growing together? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay in the same place forever? This is how you plan to be for the rest of your life?
Absolutely.
You just plan on being stagnant forever?
Let me, because you said a lot there, man, that needs to be expanded on, bro. So one of the things you said if you love someone, you're gonna do the work. Yeah. And I love you to death, my brother. But I'm gonna have to challenge you on that.
Okay.
The problem is, love does not necessarily mean that the person is cognizant of what they even need to work on, even if you are telling them what they need to work on. Let me give you a perfect example, right? When Naima and I first dated, nobody can tell me I ain't love Naima, because I love Naima.
Yeah.
When in this same house, if my mom was here, I would let y'all ask my mom, bro. I told my mom and dad right in the kitchen back there, I said, yo, I'm marrying Naima when I'm 18. I was like 17. I was like, yo, when I'm 18, I'm marrying Naima, bro. I swear to God. Put that on my life. I don't have to lie about that. My parents was like, bro, there's a lot of stuff that goes into marriage. I'm a young kid. I'm not trying to hear that. But that's how much I love Naima. But I wasn't doing the work. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't doing the work because I just wasn't cognizant. And there were certain things we have arguments about, and then eventually led to us breaking up in college, me going through everything I went through, and now we back together, right? But I'm saying all that to say, bro, I'm trying to challenge that thought so that you understand just because they love you doesn't mean that they're in a space where they're able to even do the work, even if you're showing them what they need to work on, bro. And I think a lot of times that's something that we see on social media, where it's like, if they love you, they do it. Like, nigga, what does love have to do with somebody healing?
Right.
That's nothing. Those are two different things, bro. It's just two different things. Sometimes people they may love you, but they're not ready to actually heal. And it's not you. You get what I'm saying? I don't want you to take that personal, like, oh, I'm just not enough. No, bro, it's not you. They just may not be ready to address the things. It may be too much. It may be too much for them.
So
you get what I'm saying?
So I understand that, bro.
Okay.
A lot of the things that are issues, I know this has nothing to do with me. This is a you thing. But at the same time, at what age do you decide to make a choice
to work on that?
Because
right.
Yeah.
if you can keep saying you want this to be like this, what are your steps to get to that point? Are you just gonna wake up one day and just like people that like want to be married, right? Always ask this question. I'm a man, so I'm gonna say I'm be like, do you want to be married or do you want to be a wife?
Explain. Woo!
Yeah.
Brother, you are cooking today. Jesus Christ. Yo, say that again, bro.
Nah, that was fine.
Because there's a lot of people right now that want to be married. A lot of people right now don't understand what you even mean by that.
Yep.
Say that and explain what you mean by that after you say it again.
So I always ask, like, do you want to be married or do you want to be a wife? And then same thing, vice versa, bro. You want to be, be
married and want to be a husband.
Bro, do you know what it requires to be married? A lot of people don't. Bro, marriage sounds great, bro. It's a beautiful thing.
They don't, bro.
Marriage is beautiful, bro. But it's so much that goes into that. One, is this even the right partner for you in the first place that you need to be marrying? Have y'all had so we could it's a long list of things, bro.
Yeah.
That goes into this.
Try to simplify it.
Right?
Because I like
We're cooking right now.
Marriage is literally like death to yourself, bro. You can't go into this like, yo, what can I get out of this? It's not about you anymore.
It's not.
You have to go into marriage as, yo, how can I contribute to this like relationship? What can I do for this person? And if both people are doing that, then you're not gonna have no issues, bro.
That's a fact.
You're not just thinking about yourself.
That's a fact.
Like, you're being considerate of the other person. You're thinking about
all times.
Yeah, at all times.
Yeah.
It can't just be, like me. It's we, us, and our. Like, always.
And that's why,
Bro, you
that's
are
why,
cooking.
Yeah.
I like you when you don't use your phone, bro.
That's a fact.
I know I said it. I know I didn't give you the feedback the right way when I told you that after the last episode. I know I ain't really. I got to work on how I express.
The delivery worked.
The delivery wasn't the greatest, but the result.
Right.
The result, my brother.
It worked.
Jesus
worked.
Christ, you are cooking right now. I know after this episode they're gonna be like, yo, bro, you gotta get Dimetri on the podcast. Jesus Christ, bro. God. Oh my God.
This
man's cooking. But now you're gonna say something. You're gonna say something, Jamal. Go ahead.
No, basically, I was explaining what he was saying. So when you're married, a lot of times when people that are married, those are the marriages that last long. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, people that get divorced are either husband or wife. They're looking at it from the perspective of what can I get out of it.
Yeah.
They're not looking like what can I contribute to be the partner that my partner needs me to be, so we can be one. So basically, what I'm getting from what you're saying is a wife or a husband is still two separate people. A marriage, you're in unison. Now we one. We no longer
one
Jamal,
flesh.
We no longer this person. We are together. We are one person. We are one unit. If I fall, you fall. If we up, we up. If you need to get picked up, I'm gonna pick you up. If I'm down and I gotta pick you up, this is what we gonna do. That's exactly how I look at it from what he said, from the perspective. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Just like Dr. Todd.
That's a crazy analogy because you don't hear people say, "Yo, do you want to be married, or do you just want to be a husband
Bro, I say
or
that.
wife?"
Bro, I say that all the time, bro.
That's tough.
I think Dr. Todd hit it right on the nail. Like,
what he said?
Remember, when you had a conversation with him, and when I was in the room, what stuck with me was he said, you basically found a good one when they no longer thinking about themselves. How can I add value to this person? How can I make him have a closer relationship with his ex-wives or whatever the case may be? How can I make him have a better relationship with his mother? That's how you found a good one, because they're no longer thinking about them.
Yeah, I hate to take this in a negative spin, but I need that one. No, I know. I love that. No. I agree with what he's saying. The reason why I'm saying negative spin is because, people on social media, everybody crazy, bro. You put clips up like that, everybody got their own trauma that they're dealing with. They're like, oh, men don't need to be looking for their own mother, and you don't need to have your mother, you don't need to have your wife do this and that. Like, relax.
You know what doesn't make sense?
Yeah.
Relax.
You know what doesn't make sense, bro?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what that sounds like? It sounds
what?
like a woman said that.
Yes.
But when you have a father in your life, yeah, it does. But when you have a father in your life, though, and you see everything that your father do in the home, would you not want your husband to be someone like your father?
Come on.
So how is it not the same? I don't need you to be my mother. But there are things that a woman, and there are girls and there are women, bro. There are things that a woman that knows how a household is supposed to be run, who knows what teamwork is, who knows, it's called a united front, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like both your parents, they might not, Actually, let me think about this, because I remember something.
He said, I'm going to backtrack before this clip. Before this clip get put out.
I'm remembering something, bro. Because
he said, hold on. Before they cook me on this clip. Go ahead.
Like, I remember this couple, they was like, we don't disagree in public.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They'll talk about, if there's something that they probably didn't, agree with, and they'll talk about it in private, because they don't want that being shown outside of the home.
Right.
Because, that's the whole thing about the united front thing.
Right.
We're going to discuss this in private, and we're going to revisit it later, whatever. But in front of everyone else, we're a team. We can't show that weakness in the team, bro. Because then, other people like to get involved. And everybody has their comment. Now we and it's perfectly fine. Like if there's something's wrong, to go seek wise counsel.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as your marriage, you have to protect your marriage, bro. Because people don't want to see people married.
That's a fact, bro.
That's why we have all these divorces, bro.
That's a fact.
So you have to keep, like, the united front is very important, bro. It's very important to keep things, like certain things, secret in your marriage, because like the whole thing with like, let's say you having a problem with your wife, and you go talk to like your mom or your family, or your wife having a problem with you, and she go talk to her family. That's your family. Of course they're gonna take, like,
right.
Majority of the time they're gonna take your side because they love you.
Yeah.
and you know they might love like your spouse or whatever, like you know as well.
It's
but at
different.
the same,
It is.
like this is my daughter.
Right.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here.
Ooh.
So
Cooking.
they can forgive each other. You know, you with your wife, your husband, y'all can forgive each other after y'all work some things out.
When that's over.
They're not entitled to forgive you.
Once that's over, they already got you in a
They're
certain
already
light.
thinking that I can't
They
believe.
already got you in a certain
Can't believe
light.
Joseph did that.
Yep.
Can't believe he ain't finished.
I
that
hate
chicken.
Joseph.
Yeah.
I can't believe
I knew he wasn't the right one.
wasn't good.
Anytime something bad happened, it's like, I knew.
Yeah, I remember he did that. he did that thing.
Remember the last time when she told us about?
I can't believe this.
I knew it.
I'm not gonna lie. And
man.
I agree with
Bro.
that because
Man.
that's why, like, my next relationship with whoever I'm going to date, don't want nobody not even your best friend. I don't.
You don't want nobody in your business.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like,
That's one thing I love about my relationship, bro.
bro, I think
Anytime we
my
get into
relationship
something,
failed.
yeah.
Bro, most of my relationship failed. Especially, I'm not gonna say no names. The moment I was going through what I was going through, my traumatic situation, right, going through a death, right. The moment she started talking to single people.
Oh, she started talking to.
She started talking to single, like, her friends.
Oh, I thought she was cheating.
No.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Brother, no.
Kofi got
bro, I got the trauma.
I apologize.
My son
I
said,
didn't trigger you, my brother. My
bad. My son
I not like that. Maybe.
I said, cheat. You heard the chair? My son buckled.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He really lifted so far.
Sophie, I
Son got one
apologize.
sweat.
My bad.
Son got one sweat coming on the side of his head. Cheating?
Let me rephrase that.
My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Rephrase that.
I'm sorry. The trauma got me, bro.
My fault. The moment she started talking to friends
man.
who are single, who
Okay.
can't handle relationships, who are going through, you know, they having problems with they child father, whatever the case may be, telling you what to do in a relationship, and you're coming to me and you saying, oh, well, she said blah, 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 and I knew she was right, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, wait a minute, though. Like, when you went through it, I come for you the best I can through the death because I know how hard it is. And I'm not asking for you to do the same thing, but it would be lovely for you to reciprocate the energy and the patience I gave you.
You said that to her? Damn, that's beautiful.
She didn't hear word.
Damn.
You know what someone's... It wasn't them it was. What the hell is that? Right out there. They're not hearing nothing. But then we had this conversation in the car, and I repeated myself, and I said it again. What she said to me after she calmed down, oh, if you said it like this every single time, if you like this all the time, then I would love you. Wait a minute. I said this minutes ago. You just not hearing this? So I say it to say it's like I want to get to a point where it's like I don't even want to come to nobody about our problems if we can't resolve it. If we can't resolve it, hey, we're gonna have to go get professional help, especially if we going down the route of being
married.
Yeah, you need an unbiased opinion, bro. It can't be somebody that knows you are.
Right. And I don't always, and I say that to say it's like, this is why sometimes when I go through certain things, I go to y'all, right? Because y'all definitely, nah, David, you wrong said. You know damn well.
And you be having some hard times with accountability.
Yes, I do, but not anymore. I'm getting there. I'm really close now because it's like I remember this time I had an argument with somebody, right? Early when I'm cranky. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to sleep. I gotta get a word. You calling me? And I'm in the store. And this is my friend. I was like, yo, bro, like. Mad people calling me, I'm tired, like noise, blah, blah. She was like, I'm mad because someone want to talk to you. She going off and I'm like, you know what, I apologize. The message that I said was completely too harsh. I apologize and I appreciate people want to call and speak to me at a certain time and stuff like that. And all that stuff, I'm sorry. Quietness on the phone. It was like, oh. It was like, oh, you're changing. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. And then I'm like, oh, this don't feel that bad. This don't feel that bad. But I said it to say, just to bring it back, it's just like, I want to get in a space with my significant other to a point where it's like, we can resolve it together rather than me going to my mom and dad or my friends or you doing the vice versa. Because it's like, I don't want this notion or this image in your head that she's a bad woman, or I don't want the image in their head that I'm a bad man.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things that, you know what I mean? And I can say it like this, like, not all parents went to therapy. Not all parents want to like to heal and stuff like that, or got in the process of healing. So once they hear certain things, just like you said, I knew he wasn't the one. Because now what you said was, it's like, oh, I went through that before, and that person was horrible. Oh, he definitely bad. Kofi didn't finish chicken. Oh yeah, he bad. He
I've had
like, come on, bro.
I've had some experiences. I won't get into all of them here, just because. Yeah, I won't get into all of that.
Yeah,
but
it's
I know exactly what you mean.
I don't even want to be on social media. Like, you don't gotta post me. We don't gotta be posted. I don't even want that on social media, because now it's like, I think this is bad to say, but now I feel like when I get posted on social media, right? It's like now I gotta keep up with the dollar
image.
Roses,
Yeah.
the glitter roses, all this stuff. I love to do that. I do. I don't like keeping up with them, because it's like having them people in debt and they call it Mr. Block Crap Man right here. I need help.
Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I gotta get off of social media, bro.
I'm going.
I'll be seeing you in likes and all types of pages. I'm like, where the hell Kofi have time to look?
Like, gotta go.
Like, I be
Facts. I gotta detox.
Like,
I gotta detox. Let me tell you something that happened the other day, bro. So, obviously Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm dating the episode of when we recorded it, but it is what it is, right? Valentine's Day is coming up. Jesus. And sunset Jesus. And I'm talking to Naima, and Naima's like, do you feel like you need to ask me something right now? And I'm like,
boy, don't tell me what I think it is.
I started laughing immediately. I'm like, babe, I assumed because we in a relationship, and I talked to you about marriage, and that's where we're going, and we're taking another step in our relationship. We already had these conversations.
Who else is gonna be?
Right? I assumed that we were all on the same page, that you're my Valentine, I'm your Valentine. There's no need to do the asking thing. She's like, no, babe, but I still want you to ask me. And I was like, babe, okay, cool, I understand wholeheartedly. But I'm saying to her, I said, babe, if I'm gonna ask you, then what am I gonna, like, don't I have to do something to ask you? Like, I have to, like, do something. I can't just, I'm sure you don't want me to just FaceTime you, hey, will you be my Valentine? And we're doing long distance, by the way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that level of difficulty with navigating the long distance, but then also the reason why I talk about social media, I was on social media the other day, bro. The way this dude asked his girl, his wife, to be his Valentine, I said, oh, hell, I can't do this. Sometimes you gotta throw in a white flag, bro.
Competition.
I said, bro, if this is what I gotta do, I said, babe, listen. We're gonna have to skip this Valentine. You have to skip. It's not that I'm not gonna do nothing on Valentine's Day. I'm definitely do something on Valentine's Day. But what am I doing to ask you? Now I'm feeling like a little bit of like pressure because it's like I have to figure out something to do to ask you, then do something also on Valentine's Day. It's not that I'm saying that I don't want to do these things.
Never simple, is it?
It's just at the same time, it's like I'm feeling the pressure. You get what I'm saying? I'm feeling the pressure.
It's not simple. It's
hard.
And I'm trying to figure out how to navigate that because I didn't know that was the standard. I didn't know I had to ask and all that. But to round it all out, when I had the conversation with her, she understood. Naima's a very, like, one of the most rational women that I know. And I tell her, I say, yo, listen, I thank God for having you because you're rational. Because I can tell you these things that you can be like, okay, cool, I understand. Right? So when I told her that, she was like, yeah, I'm not expecting you to do nothing special to ask me. I know we're doing long distance. I just want you to ask me just so, you know. I'm like, all right, cool. It is what it is. It's one of those things that women have. I'll do it. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not going to get mad at it. But the reason why, when she initially said it, I felt like, damn, I was feeling a little bit of pressure because like, yo, bro, like, if you want me to do something special to ask you, then also do something special on Valentine's Day, that's not trying to say you're not worth it because you definitely are worth it, but it's like, yo, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm also comparing myself to what's being
shown.
What
did the guy do in the video?
Listen, fellas, if you're watching this with your girl, just skip through this part. Because it's not real. It's not real. You have to understand when things are realistic for you and your stage. What he did in the video was he took her out to eat. Everybody can do that. Most people can do that, right? Took her out to eat. Then after he took her out to eat, they went to a hotel, right? Got the hotel room. Could have just stopped there. Could have just stopped there. Well, why stop there when you gotta put it on social media, right? No, it's not.
Right. I think I saw this video. Go ahead.
You may have, right?
Yeah.
He took it to a hotel. After he took it to the hotel, 2 designer items.
Yeah, you lost me, man.
The hotel is decked out, roses. We could do that.
Yeah, that's simple.
Once we get to the designer items, it's like to ask.
Oh, and then I gotta do something after?
You know what I'm saying? Like then I gotta also do something on Valentine's Day.
And
let me just clarify this. This is not me hating. I'm just saying I'm not there. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. But if that's what I gotta do to ask you, I'm just not there yet. That's why I felt the pressure. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm seeing what he's doing. I can't do that right now. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. So that's what made me feel some type of pressure. Yeah. But again, happy this is not me hating nothing.
Yeah, she probably wasn't even thinking about that.
She wasn't, but that's
because your mind,
yeah, that's where it went to. And I'm like, oh, you want me to ask you? Damn, the only time I really seen this happen was when I seen that video. So you want me to get you 2 designer bags, go to the hotel, and then you know what I'm saying? Like that's why. And I'm like, we doing long distance right now,
right?
So that's where it came from. But we weren't arguing or anything like that. Just clear conversation.
No, I agree with you because I have about like. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I had about like I ain't gonna say the names. There's 5 women that are in relationships that I know on social media, and they are still posting and saying that he didn't ask me to be his Valentine.
Come on, bro.
Right? And also, hold on. Also posting, it's the same. All 5 girls. I ain't gonna say their name. I cool with them.
Please don't.
I apologize.
Please don't.
But all 5 of them shared the same picture of this guy in back of, I think it was a Range Rover. I forgot. He opened up the trunk. Will you be my Valentine? Over about like a lot of roses, and all of them post the same thing. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're in a relationship.
One, you know how much roses cost? I'm not saying it's not worth it, but hold on, Range Rover.
Right, but roses. My thing, right, and they will you be my Valentine, baby, or something like that. And my thing, when I read that thing, I'm like, wait, hold on, this supposed to be like this. Why is it over here? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta. But anyway, it's like in my head, I'm like, you are putting a lot of pressure on the man that you are in a relationship with.
It's not even pressure.
You're comparing.
It's not even just pressure, bro.
But my thing is, it's like, why would you do that? Like, I get it. Like, God bless you. You have an amazing woman that understands. But when you going on social media and you like, who's gonna be my Valentine? Or I never got asked to Valentine, whatever. And you're in a relationship. It's like, wait a minute. I don't think that brother want to do it anymore. If you stupid, Valentine around, go.
Kind of look bad.
I think you don't put so much pressure on him to a point where it's like he don't want to do it. Because it's like now he have to go in debt. Hopefully he don't got to pull a loan and you don't have to call Mr. Credit Guy over here. But that's too much pressure.
Going in debt to live up to a standard that's being shown on social media.
I know a friend that did that.
This is the problem. This is why I had the conversation with Naima, because I'm like, yo, listen, if that's what you want me to do, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet.
Right.
But like I said, she's rational. She understands, and that's not what she was looking for.
Right.
But there are some people that will see that on social media and be like, why my man not doing this? And you know your man works at the post office.
Bro.
He doesn't have money for the designer bags.
Shit, designer bag is 2 checks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's 2 of his checks. That's his rent. That's his rent money.
It's 160 hours.
You want him to get you that for Valentine's Day?
Yo,
it's not right.
You know the biggest problem I heard there?
What's up?
They in a relationship and they posting stuff like that. Guess what that does? You're inviting the wrong people
in your DM.
Yeah, bro. Because it seems like you're unhappy. You know, God forbid that he's killing himself trying to make sure that you're good all the time. But now you letting the world know, yo, my man's not doing enough.
Right.
Pull up.
Yeah, and then when there's niggas in the DM,
I don't know why there's so many men
saying
reaching out to me.
They don't know why it's niggas in the DM saying inappropriate stuff.
I don't know why they always.
We're not in a relationship. It's not like we knew.
And then that's the thing. Like, Like that's like,
bro,
embarrassment. Like at this point, bro, social media is your thought process being shown to other people, and you're, like you said, inviting other men. And it's like now, it's like, what are we doing for real? Why are we not having this conversation in private rather than
Right.
I don't know.
Again,
man, go find
You got your mama on Instagram or your family on Instagram, and now they, oh look, he ain't gonna take out Valentine. Wait a minute, you don't even know what I'm going
from
through.
every time he explains stuff. Where does down south accent come from every time he explains? My family.
we was in Atlanta in October. Maybe it rubbed off on
Yeah, a little bit.
Son sound like he eat alligator.
Nah, but it's like, nah, I say that to say, like, to be for real, it's just like, yo, bro, like, I think it's time to have a conversation where you just have to appreciate where that man is at his stages of life, regardless of what he do for you.
When we was thinking about the episode, you and I were talking, and we had some shared trauma that we both experienced. Can you talk about that a little bit?
What was the post that I sent?
I can't remember what the post was though.
Or the robber coming to you, they like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Yo, all right, explain the post. What was the post again?
I don't even know the post, bro. Let me find it real quick. Hold on. Let me find it real quick. Hold on.
Good luck.
Nah, that
Let me find it real quick.
It was in a group chat?
It was in a group chat.
Yeah, it was in the group chat. You gonna look through the group chat?
I took a screenshot of it.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right.
So every time you rob somebody, first thing they say is, "Man, come on."
Say it again.
So every time you rob somebody, first thing they say is, "Man, come on." Said, "No, you come on."
Yo, that
every time you rob somebody,
it's devious, bro.
I was laughing, but I remember the first time I got robbed. That's the only time I got robbed. 9th grade year, talent show at Edison. It was called Late Show. I begged my mom to stay because around that time, my mom was like, school, home. No lingering, unless you're doing sports or extracurricular, like for studying practices, take your ass home. My mom was strict at that point. My mom didn't really ease up on me and my brothers until I turned like 17, 18. I got my first job. But anyway, 9th grade, I begged my mom. She was like, no, come home. You better come home. I was like, man, I'm going to just stay until like 6. Hop on a bus, I'll probably get home by 6:37.
You took the Q6?
I took the Q6.
That's a very dangerous task.
Took the Q6, bro. So that before Late Show even happened, I had got my new phone. Brand new HTC One X. I would never forget that phone because I was hyped to get that phone. I begged my mom to get that too. So she was like, yo, that was when everybody was doing jukes. If you're not from New York, you really don't know what a jukes is. It's like basically another way to say somebody's robbing you. So around that time, everybody was doing jokes. Like after school, they was like, yo, you getting your sidekick robbed. You getting your sidekick LX. You getting your sidekick. All of these things you getting robbed for. So long story less long, the Late Show was over. That was at the time I don't even know who I was dating at that time, but I stayed back for them. Because I think they was performing in Late Show. So I was like, nah, I can't miss it. Like, my girlfriend is performing.
You gotta be there.
I gotta be there. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta be there to support.
Was performing?
Man, yeah. Man. Bro, that was probably the worst decision. You know, when you getting robbed, you think about everything. You like, damn, I could have did this.
Everything that led up to that
Yeah,
moment.
bro.
Yep.
You'd be like, man, if I would have just went home when I was told to go home, this would have never happened. So I'm walking down the street, I'm bumping. You know your headphones, this is before AirPods, guys. So I had the wire headphones bumping my music. And that night made me not bump music late. I never bump music. If I'm going outside, I never bump music until I'm in a place where I know like I'm safe enough to like listen to whatever. Even I'm taking a call or whatever, even if I got AirPods in. That night, I was blasting Meek Mill mad loud. I remember the song I was blasting to.
Meek?
Meek, bro. I was blasting Meek.
Yo,
you called that robber.
Man. I'm walking, and mind you, I'm not even that far away from my crib. I'm like 4 blocks. Swear to God. I hopped off the Q6, bro. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Damn, nigga know your vicinity.
Somebody's like, "Oh, you got the time?"
Oh,
I said,
they caught you?
I'm not paying no mind, bro. Like I'm just walking. I'm walking normal because I know I always take this route, bro. I always take this route.
They caught you with the you got the time?
You got the time? Masked up. I'm like,
I'm not answering that question.
bro, I'm walking. I'm literally walking. I ain't pay him no mind. I'm walking. Yo, you got the time? I'm like, kept walking. Next thing you know, nigga shoved me. And I'm like, oh.
It's one person?
Then I'm seeing another person behind him with the bat, bro.
What?
Had a bat. Someone's hitting me in my leg.
What?
Yo, give me the phone. Give me the phone. Yo, give me the phone. Someone's about to. I was like, nah, you got it, bro.
Oh, he had it.
You got it.
For a phone?
I ain't losing my life on no phone, bro.
Damn.
You got it. I went home defeated. And mind you, I'm literally 4 blocks away from my crib.
You know, it's so crazy.
I walked in the house, bro, and I just started bawling, bro.
Yeah.
Like I walked home, no tears, got in the house and started crying.
Yeah, because you finally got comfortable now.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, boy. That was probably the worst terrifying thing ever, bro. Like the worst.
Bro.
Worst.
Yo, I did not know that like
bro,
it happened
that
to you
night,
like
bro.
that.
That night, yeah, bro.
Yo, bro, you know it's so crazy, bro. I remember the first time. I don't know if that was the first time or the second time. I think it was my first time getting robbed. Nah, actually, I think it was my second time.
Damn, son got multiple.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Crazy.
Me and Naima, mind you, remember we got together when we was mad young. So I had walked her home, and we had gotten into some argument. I can't remember what the argument was about. But after the argument, like, she got home safe. I remember thinking to myself, yo, something happened to me, she's gonna be so tight, because we left on bad terms, kind of. And I basically called it to myself. I was like, yo, something happened to me, bro, she's gonna be so tight. I remember thinking that before I started walking. Start walking, bro. I had this watch. It was like a rose gold.
KCO?
Huh? Maybe it was KCO, some type of watch, bro. But it was nice and it was big.
Yeah.
And I remember I rolled up my sleeves on my jacket so that you could see the watch, but my hands was inside of my pocket.
The little piece of the watch was hanging out like this,
just like that,
like so.
Yeah, like your watch is hanging out your pocket, literally just like that. And so I'm walking. I see these two dudes. As I'm on Merrick, which is like 6 blocks away from my crib, I see these two dudes. I pass by them. They both taller than me. I see them looking at me.
By your crib?
Nah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm close to my crib, but I'm not at my crib yet. I'm still on Merrick, right? You know, you gotta walk down, right? I'm not gonna tell people where my crib is at while I'm on the podcast before I get robbed again, right? So anyway, right? So walking down Merrick, and then I pass by these two dudes. I see they grilling me, but in New York, when somebody grilling you, it's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, right? So I'm still tight. So I look at them, I'm tight. I just keep walking. I don't even care, right? Keep walking. I'm blasting Meek Mill because I was a huge Meek Mill fan.
Bro, that was the time, bro. Flamers 3,
Y'all
Flamers.
niggas is summoning these niggas.
I swear to you, bro. I was
my
blasting Meek
Y'all
Mill.
are summoning thieves.
I was blasting Meek Mill, bro.
No more Meek Mill?
And literally, bro, I'm not paying attention to my surrounding at all.
Me either, bro.
I walked past them and I didn't even look back once, nothing. I didn't think anything sus was gonna happen, nothing, bro. I didn't pay attention to none of my surroundings, bro. I walked at least like probably 3 more blocks down Merrick to get to my final block. Then I walked down. I'm walking down the back roads to get to now my block, right? I'm literally a block and a half away from my house. I'm a block and a half away from my house. I feel somebody come and tug me from behind. But because I'm a block and a half away from my house, I'm thinking to myself,
your brother or somebody.
Oh, this somebody that know me.
Yeah.
I literally, the house across the street from me, I know who lives there. I'm like, oh, it gotta be somebody that know me, bro. But I'm tight. I'm like, yo. I go down to the ground. Mind you, they're not pulling me hard. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, somebody really playing, because it's not like they really choking me out. I'm like, oh, somebody playing, bro. Down to the ground, now my headphone pop out. Bro, before I even get to the ground, I didn't even realize it till I got home. I didn't even know my watch was off my wrist until I got home, bro.
No, they really missed
That's a swipe of the fox.
Bro, they like swear to you, bro. Swear to you.
Sunset.
Bro, I didn't even know my watch
crazy.
was off my wrist until I got home, bro. My watch was already gone.
So you didn't see them?
They grabbed, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see their face. I only saw the jacket. That's when I knew it was the same dudes that I saw when I walked by Merrick, because the son had on like a purple Montclair. Who the hell has a purple Montclair?
Niggas from 40s.
You're not gonna see a purple Montclair twice in the same night.
Niggas from 40s.
You get what I'm saying? So anyways, right? So I see the purple Montclair sleeve while he has his arm around my neck. Now he's like, yo, take your phone out. Show me your lock screen thing. What? Show me how to, because I had like a Samsung, you gotta do I had the swipe password thing. I had to show him how to unlock it.
You showed him?
Yeah, What you think I did?
What they had?
Nigga, I showed him that shit as many times as he needed.
Wait, what they had?
What you mean what they had? It was 2 dudes. I'm a young kid.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm not fighting it. I always remember my mom telling me, hold on. I always remember my mom telling me, bro, if you get robbed,
give it up.
Don't try to be no hero, bro. Don't try to fight back for material things that don't matter.
Nah.
Bro, so I showed him the password. He already took my damn watch. He asked me if I had anything else on me. I had some money tucked in like my inside sleeve. I'm like, I'm not giving this nigga that shit. Fuck that nigga.
What happened to materialistic thing?
No. I'm like, yo, I know he don't know that.
I'm not gonna tell him.
He's asking me. I'm not gonna voluntarily, hey, there's more stuff to rob. If you unbutton this, I have no.
You know I still have $100.
No. So I said, nah, I don't got nothing else on me. Walk home. I'm tight, bro. I'm like, yo, I cannot believe I just got robbed a block away from my house.
Bro, that shit is the most.
Got inside the crib. I told my mom, she's like, I'm so thankful that you gave everything up, bro. And I wanted to ask you, Mel, because the next day, bro, it was really hard for me to step outside, bro.
Yeah, it was.
It was mad hard for me to step outside, bro. I didn't even realize that until I opened the door and I was like, oh shit, like my body literally stopped me, bro.
Fact, same way.
I was terrified.
And how late show happened, it was a Friday. So weekend is right there. So I'm like, yo, everybody asks me, yo, you coming outside, bro?
Fuck no.
In my neighborhood, I'm like, nigga, I don't got no phone. The fuck? Why I want to go outside? I don't got nothing to me now. Like everything that I wanted, I got. Like I literally begged. Bro, imagine begging your mom for something, bro. And my mom was one of those type of people, like, if I beg her more than once, I'm like, yo, forget it. I'm not asking no more because I'm most likely not going to get it, bro. By the time I want it, I don't even want it no more. You feel what I'm saying? So I got it when I asked for it. Cause she was like, nah, you need a phone. Cause before that phone, I think I had like a Motorola Razr or something like that. And I wanted an HTC cause I'm like, yo, this is popping. Everybody talking about an HTC. I want an HTC. Bro, Androids was popping. I wanted me an Android. I'm like, yo, I'm the first person in my grade that got that. So I'm like, yo, I want this. She got it for me. Next thing you know, I get robbed for it. She like, yo, at least you good, you straight. You don't got no scratches, you don't got no bruises. But it was hard for me to go outside, bro. Yeah, it was literally hard for me to go out, bro.
Yeah, it was mad hard for me to go outside, bro. I remember I literally walked right to this door. And I was supposed to go out and do something. And I struggled taking that step outside the door, bro. I remember that vividly. And I didn't think anything of it until I got to the door. I wasn't even remembering that I got robbed until I got to the door. And I was like, oh, like I'm scared to go outside right now, bro. I'm scared, and you know what's crazy? I think that still impacts me to this day. That's part of the reason why I don't like being around a bunch of people. Because I've been robbed a block away from my crib. Why the hell would I go to a party when there's gonna be 50 to 100 people there that I don't know? You get what I'm saying? Like I know that's not the right thought process to have. But at the same time, like I really do feel like that contributes to some of my social anxiety, bro. I've been harmed. In my own, and like close to the crib.
What I'm saying. Mad close.
Like
I'm taking that route. I'm pretty sure you took that route mad times.
Bro, the amount of times. Bro, you know how many times I walk not even home? So the amount of times I take that same route back to the crib.
Bro. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, nah. And now it's so crazy because now that I had the conversation with you, I'm like, yo, that could be why I have so much social anxiety. Because I've been robbed. I've literally walked out my house
twice,
coming back to the crib and been robbed a block away from my crib, bro. Nonetheless, man, I think the point of us speaking on that is for the folks that have experienced that, it can kind of help them to understand why they are the way they are.
Yeah, just leave
I've never really thought about that situation in relation to social anxiety. Whenever Naima asks me why I don't like going out and doing stuff, I always just tell her I don't like people. I don't like being around people. But I'm realizing that's not, I don't think that's really it, bro. It's like, yes, I don't really like being around a bunch of people at the same time, but also I just feel like there's a potential something could happen. And then I'm not only responsible for myself, but I'm also responsible for Naima.
Right.
God forbid something happen with me and Naima out. If I'm there and something happened to Naima, who do you think they're gonna look at?
You.
Me. Something happened to Naima, who do you think they're gonna be mad at? Me. Regardless of what I do, that's how I always think about it, bro. So, I don't know. I remember seeing this post on social media. So it was a funny post where it was a guy and a girl walking. And it was like, the guy's thoughts are, like, I gotta look at this exit. And I gotta make sure this is good and that is good. Da-da-da, blah, blah. I gotta make sure this,
and
all these different things are good. And the woman's like, la, da, da,
Yeah. I seen that.
That's literally how I feel anytime I go out with Naima. And I know Naima's not thinking like that because Naima has a whole different thought process and she does a lot of different things. But at the same time, I know I'm responsible for her safety. And so when we going out, that level of responsibility can sometimes add to the social anxiety. And it becomes like too much of a burden for me to feel like wanting to go out. So I be struggling with that, bro. Like literally, sometimes it really is a struggle for me. I be telling like I need a notice in advance when we going out sometimes. Like I don't like, and that's why I wasn't spontaneous when I was younger because I'm like, being spontaneous means that I can't prep myself to go out. That means I just gotta go out.
You know, it was interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was a struggle for me. Just like going out, just ran. Like you tell me we're gonna just leave in the next 30 minutes? What? Nah. Even to this day, bro. You know, if I know I'm like, even to this day, bro. If I know we're gonna go out in the next 30 minutes to an hour, I gotta prep myself. I'm not a lot of people just go, oh yeah, we're gonna go out and have fun. Like, nah, that's not me, bro.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think like that. It's not like, oh, we're just gonna go out and have fun. It's a whole bunch of different thoughts was running through my head. Like, damn, who gonna be there? How many people gonna be there? How they gonna be dressed? Where they gonna be coming from? They gonna be drunk. We might have to interact with that. Damn, how many exits gonna be there for real? Like, is it gonna be safe? How the room gonna look? I'm thinking about all these different things. What time we getting back? How much time we spending before I even think about having fun, bro?
Right.
And so it's difficult for me to say,
that's real though.
yeah, like I want to be spontaneous.
Yeah.
And I think she don't understand that sometimes. I think a lot of women don't understand that. Sometimes the reason why we not spontaneous because spontaneous for a woman and spontaneous for a guy, two different things, bro. Two different things. And regardless of how spontaneous you want it to be, like we still have to plan for worst case scenario. What happens if dudes pull up and they want to fight? I'll be thinking about that. What happens if two people pull up in the middle of wherever we at and they want to fight? What am I gonna do? I don't know. That's just how my brain works for real.
Here.
Nah.
But
That's just how my brain works, bro. But nah, go ahead. You gonna say something?
Nah, bro. You know how you be making fun of me for always like checking shit? And
I make fun of you for that because I see myself in you when you do that, bro.
Nigga be laughing at me. Why you checking the windows? Why
but I appreciate you doing that though. When we go to the B&B, like when we was in Atlanta, as soon as we got into the B&B, Dimetri, first thing he do, he's checking. First of all, I think you grabbed a knife.
I put the knife in my room, bro.
He grabbed the knife, put a knife in his room. Understandable. Then goes and checks all the windows, all the doors, everything. I'm laughing, but did you see me stop you? No, because I know it's important for us to do, but I'm laughing because I'm like, damn, like this really remind me of me, but I don't take it to that level, but I should though.
I have to.
I should though. Nah, for real, I should though.
You do that.
So let me ask you a question, Kofi.
Yeah, what's up?
How would you feel? Would you feel like your way and how you do things now would have changed if that never happened to you?
Yeah.
Like drastically night and day?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, right? You gotta understand my upbringing. I was born in Brooklyn. So I was born in Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn up until I was 5. Here's why that's important. Because I always thought when I was in Queens, like, oh, Queens is, for lack of better words, pussy. So I used to think, oh, I'm from Brooklyn. Like, no matter. I live in Queens now because my uncles will always, every time I go back to Brooklyn, they'd be like, oh, you from Brooklyn. Don't think you from Queens. And Brooklyn is hard. And I would be in Brooklyn and see some of the stuff that's happening in Brooklyn and be like, thank God I don't actually live in Brooklyn because I couldn't deal with this. Queens is pussy. So I always had the thought process. Nah, for real. I'm being honest with you, right? I always had the thought process that I was invincible. That's how I felt when I was in Queens. I felt like no matter where I'm at, however things going, I'm gonna be good. So I know if I didn't get robbed, I would have still had that thought process that nothing bad can happen to me.
Facts.
So now being spontaneous, I could go out and do whatever the hell I want. Nothing gonna happen to me. But I'm not gonna say I'm glad that I got robbed. I'm glad about the lesson that I learned because I learned that, bro, the world is a place that you can get harmed in if you are not aware and cognizant of your surroundings.
And if you've never had those experiences, guess how you view the world? There's hope in people. They would never do this.
No, that's a fact.
True. And so that's the problem, bro. Like, I think, like, to answer your question, I would be night and day, bro. I may not be as oblivious as I was when I was younger, especially because of social media, so I'll see a bunch of different things happening, and I'll be like, okay, maybe that could potentially happen to me. But I would think that nothing. Like I would still have that mindset. Like, nah, I'm good.
It's my block.
Yeah, I'm straight.
So I'm telling you.
Nah, so I don't have that mindset no more, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Do you feel like
The house.
if you learn
That's what happened by.
some kind of self-defense,
Nah,
would it make you feel even more comfortable? Like, I'm not trying to say that you can't.
Defend myself. No. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, because that's where it led to. Because even after that situation happened with me,
It's not that.
No, you was talking about the robbery.
after the situation happened with me, my mom straight up put me in
Self-defense.
Yeah.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
I've done karate up until like purple belt. I know how to defend myself. I know how to throw a punch. I know how to do all of this stuff.
Right.
Obviously, and I'm active in fitness, so I'm active. I know how to take care of myself. I think for me, to be honest, bro, none of that even matters when nigga got a gun.
Nah, I feel you.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, absolutely.
So, but here's to answer your question.
Yeah.
To answer your question, that it's going to help, and it has helped. I know if something were to happen, I would be able to defend myself. But at the end of the day, I still had the thought process that, first of all, people are not even really fighting nowadays.
Right, absolutely.
Anyway,
Nobody
people
fighting,
pulling out guns and shooting people.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So me being able to defend myself and fight and beat somebody up, that's important, and I can do that. But at the same time, it's like, even if I have that skill, if son takes 3 steps back and has a 3 to 5 seconds to pull out his gun, I can get shot.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. Because my thing is, right, because when I was a kid, when I went through the karate class and stuff like that, the guy asked my mom, like, why you put him in here, whatever stuff, right? And my mom basically told him what happened to me, right? And he can tell that because when I was a kid, I always look back. No matter if I'm I'm looking sideways, you hear me? So the dude, straight up, bro. I ain't even want to be nobody behind me, bro.
That's crazy.
I didn't want nobody behind me.
Oh, y'all are bringing up so many.
Bro.
I'm not to cut you off. Let me just say this real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I want to bite behind me.
Bro.
I don't like that at all.
Bro, to this day, I don't like when people walk behind me, bro.
Me either.
I do not like when people walk behind me, bro.
I don't.
And I actually get upset that people walk behind me and don't know that they shouldn't be walking behind me. So literally what I'll do if I'm walking in the city and somebody's walking behind me, I'll stop, bro.
Yeah.
I literally stop, move to the side, and I let them move until I get to the space where I have enough space around me and no one's around. Bro, I do that all the time.
All of that stems from that very
All of
moment.
that stems from me being robbed, bro.
Yep.
Literally. I was not like that before I got robbed.
Me too. I never used to look back, bro, before that shit.
Before I got
never
robbed,
look back,
it
bro.
didn't matter.
Now I'm like,
bro.
It didn't matter.
Before I got robbed,
Bro.
I did not care how close people got to me. I didn't care if people walked close to me or nothing, bro. After that, I don't want people in my space, bro. Don't get close to me. I don't like it,
Bro. You know
it makes me super uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, and my uncle,
That
it was either my uncle or my cousin Steve. I don't know which one, right? They was like, yo, like, you know how to, like, they was amping me up, like, you know how to fight, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know how to fight this. Like,
Nah, you know what's so funny, bro?
Like, I don't know how to fight that.
My brother, when I first started going to the gym, bro, man, you know my brother, you know this man's a clown, son.
Nah, he funny as
When I first, he's mad funny, bro. One of the funniest people I know, bro. When I first started going to the gym, he said, man, you doing all that shit to get buff just to get shot.
He's right though, Like, he's right though, bro. Like, in a sense, he's definitely right. Like, when a nigga ready to shoot you, it don't give a
No matter how buff you are, bro. If you're gonna get shot, you're gonna get shot, bro. So I'll come to terms with it, bro. I already know what it is that I need to do, bro. But
that moment, I don't allow that to happen. Like, when people behind me now, because my uncle or my cousin, I don't know which one, they said slow down. Slow down. Don't even speed up. None of that. Slow down. You got headphones on. Stop it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So next day, right? That happened. 2 people behind me. Look, same description, whatever, pants, sagging, whatever. Now I'm like a little bit older, and I'm going home. I start the music, I slow down, and I wait. And at the time, I was like, I'm gonna punch one of y'all niggas, and I'm gonna dip after. I ain't staying. I'm going. Bullets still catch me though, but you know what I mean. That was my thought process. So when I slowed down, you get what I'm saying, and I hit him, and I'm like, these voices don't sound familiar. Then they walk past me. These niggas in my class. The same two niggas in my class. So I'm like, okay, cool. But I walk behind them. They not walking behind me.
Yeah, I don't like. That's what I'm saying. I don't like people walking behind me, bro.
Yeah. But now it's like I'm always ready to fight though. After learning that slowing down process, slowing down the music and stuff like that.
I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think you have to, especially as a man, you have to be thinking like that, bro. I'm not gonna say every single situation you gotta be ready to punch somebody in the face, but you do have to be ready for something to happen. And this may be a negative learned behavior that I have from being robbed, but I do think you cannot be naive to your surroundings, bro. Like, and when I see people that have no sense of self-awareness, men especially, that kills me. I'm like, bro, you're not even like what are you like, dog?
Bro,
you're not worried about nothing.
Money
bumping
out.
into stuff just all over the bro. Yeah, like money out, phone.
Man, brother, and I'm looking like,
bro.
Damn, I'm about to rob you myself.
Nah, son, people be wilding, bro. You gotta be aware of your surroundings and everywhere you go, especially when you're in a new environment.
That's another reason why I don't carry cash. Bro, you gonna rob me, nigga? I could cancel all my cards, bro. Yeah, cancel cash.
Yeah,
nah. Nigga, grab your cash. That's it, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, that's why. Like when I'm in a space like that.
Yeah.
When I'm at a party, especially when when I hang out with my friends or whatever, bro. They why not smiling? I'm like, cause I'm looking at every motherfucker in this room, bro. I'm looking at and my thing is just like, so it's like now I understand. Like I couldn't understand. I'm like, why is he checking? I'm like, wait, I do that as well. And then now that I see everybody in the room, and I'm at an angle where I can see everybody in the room, and can't nobody get behind me. Yeah, now I'm having a great time.
That's crazy because I notice I do that too. If I'm in a space where I don't know nobody, I stand on a corner where I can see everybody, see what they're doing, see how they looking, see what they doing.
That's why.
And then when I see everything is cool and the vibe is, then I'll be like, all right, let me
go. But I still don't like go to the middle of nothing. Let's go to the middle for what? I tell them that all the time. Yeah. For what? Why am I going in the middle for? I ain't going in the middle of nothing, nigga. You see, bro. Gangster. I not go in the middle of nothing, bro.
David acting Brownsville.
I'm sorry,
Brownsville came out.
I'm not going.
Brownsville came out.
Because they always try to pull me in the middle of the party. Cause they're like, yo, you be lit. I'm like, I know I'm the, like, sometimes I'm the.
Nah, that's
what you call it? The center of the party or whatever. Yeah. So it's like, I'm like, I get it, but it's like, if I don't know nobody, bro, I ain't going nowhere.
Play the back for a little bit.
Yeah. Bro, you know what's so crazy too that I just thought about? To this day, you never see me wear watches, bro.
Yeah.
I have watches. I literally don't wear them, bro. I have earrings. My ears are pierced. I don't wear my earrings. The only jewelry I wear is this chain. Literally, bro. And the only reason why I wear this is because this is a gift that I got from Naima. I don't wear no jewelry. I don't wear nothing flashy. You won't see me talk about how much money I'm making, what we doing.
Yeah, bro.
Nothing. None of that. Because all of that attracts people to want what you have and to want to rob you. Most of the time when I do the podcast, I wear the same thing. To the point where Naima's like, bro, you have to wear something else. I'm like, no.
No, that's your uniform.
No, it's my uniform. In fact, if I go do a speaking engagement or something, yeah, maybe there. But outside of that, nah. And even now, more so that I'm going to be traveling and stuff and people know who I am somewhat, like, nah, it's very important for me to be vigilant and not making myself a target, bro. So I keep that, like, that experience, I think is very important, man. Like, being secure around any environment that I'm in, I gotta just be mindful, bro. So
I'm gonna take a page out your book. So I don't do that.
Nah, you gotta be mindful, bro. You have to be mindful, bro.
Do what?
I'm not saying you gotta
check stuff and the surroundings and stuff like that.
Nah, you gotta be mindful, bro. You have to, cause
your story is different from
mine. No, like I am well aware of my surroundings, but as in checking stuff, like as soon as you get in there checking, I never like did that.
Nah, we gotta.
But I'll make sure, like I always, you know what I mean? Gotta check everything is locked. And I look around my surroundings for sure. But as in the moment I get in there, before you get comfortable, go look around. Like I never did that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that now. But I don't know about tonight, but I'm gonna look around.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying y'all situation is different from mine.
Yeah.
A lot. I didn't really get robbed or anything.
You did the robbing?
We're not talking about
Bad boys. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was when I was younger, I was really small.
Okay.
So I got bullied a lot. Right? So, and I wasn't from here. I was born in Jamaica.
Oh, so you had the accent?
No, I never had an accent.
Okay.
I was wondering about that because I be seeing people struggling, and I'm like,
how old were you when you moved?
I came here when I was 7, but all I needed to do was listen to somebody speaking, and that was it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Now go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I got bullied a lot. And then, at a certain age, I didn't feel like getting bullied no more. I remember every morning, bro. I remember this. I was young. I was like 2nd grade, I think. Every morning I used to get bullied by the same people. And then one day, like, I was just like, nah, I'm tired of this. I had like a pen in my pocket. And then, what happened? Stop.
What you do with that pen?
I stabbed him.
Oh my God.
And then,
We gotta stop with all. They even talking about beating a kid ass, and we come on, bro. You giving out the wrong message.
I
bro.
apologize for those out there.
I don't apologize.
No, go ahead. Say what you're saying. Bro.
I was a kid though.
Nah, I mean, at some point, every morning before classes start, I don't want to deal with that no more.
No, for sure, I understand.
So it had to happen.
It was your breaking point.
It just,
It
led to something worse. Then I got forced into gangs. It's like, oh no, this nigga stabbing people? We gotta recruit this nigga. He stabbing niggas. We gotta
He already passed our test.
he gotta join us. And from there going on, it was just like neighborhood gangs, other gang activity, and then I was just kind of stuck in a cycle until I was old enough and big enough to make sure like I don't want to do this no more. And you can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? But like it's like sort of the getting robbed thing. Like you see what I be doing, be checking stuff, and I'm always like looking around. I'm always like paranoid and stuff. But I'm not awarded the luxury of relaxing.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't have any hope in the world.
Why?
Right? Because I've seen what I need. I've seen all I've needed to see, bro.
All right, I'm interrupting this podcast episode to let you guys know to leave a review on the podcast. Please, 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 if you are listening to this episode and you're finding value in this episode, you're enjoying the conversation, or you've enjoyed a previous episode or conversation, and it's safe to operate your phone right now, please leave us a review. Your review is a free and easy way to support us, and it helps us reach more people like you. We're on a mission to build a stronger, more connected Black community, starting with Black men. And you can help us on that mission by taking a minute out of your day to leave a review. Your review helps us generate more listeners, which in turn generates more revenue, allowing us to expand the platform even further. So please take a few seconds out of your day. I know you're busy. I understand. I know you're doing a lot, but it will help us greatly if you would just take a few seconds out of your day to leave a review right now. Did you leave a review yet? All right, let's get back to the episode.
I wanted to change the subject because obviously it's the 100th episode. And I want to give the people some motivation, but also some tangible things that they can do. Because when I was coming up and I was doing this podcast stuff, there's been a lot of transitions. And I wish someone would have put me on to what I could be doing. And I just didn't have that. I ain't have nobody that was really, I had a few people that I met off social media that probably gave advice here and there, but nobody really gave game on what you should or shouldn't be doing. And so for me, like when I started the podcast, we started with just audio. I was editing the audio myself, and then that became too much. And then I got Raphael, who started helping me with the editing. And then from there, we went into like video through Zoom, downloading the recordings, passing that to Raphael, throwing it on YouTube and stuff, grabbing reels and clips from that. Then to in the studio, renting out studio time. A lot of people don't even realize, like a lot of the episodes that we've dropped up until like episode like 90s, like in the 90s, those were time box episodes. Like because I'm in the studio and I only have a certain amount of time. I'm paying them for that time and I can only record in that time. So if you had an episode that was like cut short or whatever, or it was shorter episodes because somebody came late or the studio engineer didn't start the episode on time, and it's out of my control, right? So then now to buying my own equipment, which is its own thing. Now I have to figure out how to use the equipment, all that kind of stuff, how to light the room properly, all these different kind of things, right? So I'm just saying all that to say, like, I want to give them some game because I feel like a lot of times people want to start stuff, but they don't do it for a variety of reasons. And one of them is information. The other one I'm gonna talk about, but one of them is information. So if you're watching and you're trying to start a podcast, or you've done your podcast and you're trying to figure out how can I get my quality to look like, especially some black man's or somebody else's podcast, what you need is you need a camera that can handle lenses properly. You can get a crop sensor. I know Dimetri's not a fan of the crop sensor. You can get a full frame. Crop sensor just means that it's a smaller camera, smaller form factor, right, Dimetri? Smaller sensor, right? And most likely you're not gonna get the lenses that are gonna be like the highest quality.
That's not true.
Is that not true?
No.
It's not true. Okay, so that's not true. Nonetheless, what I'm trying to say, obviously I'm still learning.
I mean, you know.
But what I'm trying to say is you can get yourself a nice camera, right? So what we have in here, and I'm gonna just break down the whole setup. We have two A6600s from Sony. Those two cameras are on David and Mel. It has a 16 to 55 millimeter lens on it. On both of those cameras, we're right around like 45 millimeters on David and Mel, right? So it's a variable lens. That means it's not going to be as sharp, but if you get your settings right, if you get your lighting right in the room, it'll be good. Then we have an FX3 that's on me. That has a 35 on it. That's a prime lens. That means it's not variable. It doesn't shift, it doesn't move in and out. It doesn't zoom in and out, basically. That's essentially what a variable lens is. It means it can zoom in and out. Let's just make it real simple for the people. 35 millimeters means that it stays at the same distance. So no matter how far or close or whatever the case may be, it's not gonna be able to zoom. So you gotta figure out what the distance should be for it to be there, right? 35 is like a good distance. It's like probably like 3 feet away from me right now, and this is what it looks like. So now you have understanding. The 45 is probably like 2 steps away from Mel and David, and so you can see what that looks like. Then we have what's your camera? What's this one?
A7R5.
A7R5, that's on Dimetri. And the lens is what, a 90 or 70?
A 90.
It's a 90 millimeter on this. This is also a prime lens. Prime, whenever you think about prime, it just means that it stays the same distance. It cannot zoom. Normally the prime lenses are better quality-wise because they have a lower f-stop, which means, no?
That's not the f-stop that makes it quality.
What's it?
So it's just a fixed focal length, bro.
Fixed focal length. That's not the f-stop?
Nah, bro. The f-stop is...
The focal length is aperture?
Nah, the focal length is the distance that the lens can see you.
I should have had Dimetri explain this. But nonetheless,
probably.
Nonetheless,
You still know what you're
nonetheless, I know what I'm saying. Right? I know for the most part. I'm trying to break it down to people so it's real simple. The average person, once we start talking about all the technical terms, it's gonna be real hard for them. I'm just trying to give them the real basics so that they understand, right? So this is the A7R3? R5. With a 90 on it.
Yeah.
This is about probably 5 steps away from where Dimetri's sitting. It's
also a really, really sharp lens.
It's a very sharp lens. So if you look at the footage, if we do the footage properly, Lord Jesus, hopefully we do, he should look crisp. Like you can lick his forehead.
Not black crisp.
What's the problem with being black crisp?
No.
We're not gonna go there. Anyway, right? We're trying to get the people the game, right? So I'm saying all this to say, you don't have to start here, but if you do want to start here, this is where you start. We're not gonna get into the tripods and all that, but you wanna get you a tripod that has enough base so that it can carry your camera. What we're doing with the audio is you see we have all these small little mics on us. These are lavalier mics that are connected to a DJI mic kit. It's a wireless mic kit that connects to the 2 cameras that we have, right? And I'm saying all this because a lot of times folks that are starting stuff, they get so caught up. What equipment do I need? I need to make it look perfect. I need to have this. I need to have that. I'm trying to eliminate that excuse because a lot of times that the perfection thing is just you insecure, bro.
The best camera is the one that you have.
Honestly, a lot of times when people are like, oh, I need to make it look perfect. Nah, bro, you're just insecure about what it looks like right now. You just don't want to put it out. Let's just be honest, bro.
Nah, I just see other people's stuff and I be like, damn.
Nah, bro, it don't matter though. That's the thing, right? Like I was doing just audio. I started with just audio. Imagine if I said to myself, I'm not gonna start until we have all this camera equipment. I wouldn't have started the platform, bro.
Facts.
Imagine if I said to myself, when we doing the Zoom, I'm not gonna put these Zoom episodes out because they not the same quality as everybody else's. Bro, you know how many episodes we would have missed if I didn't put the Zoom episodes out? Imagine if I said, yo, when we in the studio, I'm not gonna do the studio stuff because they be limiting the time. So I don't wanna do the studio stuff. Bro, I wouldn't have learned how to set up my own setup.
That's a fact. You never found no excuse in every stage.
Not every stage. I said, yo, it don't matter what's going on. I'm not gonna make an excuse for not doing the work. And a lot of times people make excuses for not doing the work. And the excuse is, I need to make it look perfect. Nah, bro. You start with good, then you turn that great. That's it. I tell my team that all the time on Wednesdays. I'm like, bro, all I'm gonna focus on right now is the stuff that y'all doing good, but we could do great. That's it. Because it's not supposed to look great out the gate. That's part of the process. We've had some episodes that's low, like literally it's not exposed properly.
Yeah, I started with the cheapest camera ever, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. It don't. You start what you got. Yeah. When we was in Atlanta, bro, I did not record most of those episodes properly, bro.
Right.
Most of those episodes I did not record properly. I was literally frustrated in Atlanta because I'm like, yo, bro, why the hell are these episodes coming out like this? They're not focusing properly. It's losing focus in the middle of the episode. All that. I did some research. The reason why I set up the living stew, that's what I'm gonna call it. The reason why I set up the living stew like this is because I'm like, yo, bro, I realized I don't need to make the camera's job harder. What do I mean by that? Why am I putting all this stuff in the same area where you're gonna be shot? Why do I have mad stuff around it that the camera can also focus on? No, just put Dimetri there, put nothing behind him, hopefully, and the camera will catch him. Put Mel there, put a little, like you got a tree behind you, but the camera should catch you. Put David there, don't put nothing behind. Don't put cups and stuff behind David and have all. He should be good. Me, I got all these extra balloons and stuff, so hopefully, but you got a prime lens, so we gonna be straight. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I learned all of this from doing it. If I didn't actually do it, I wouldn't have learned. If I didn't make the mistakes, I wouldn't have learned. You gotta take it. You gotta take your L's, bro. Take your L's. Don't be upset with the quality of what it looks like. Like, just understand that this is not the end result. You may put it out and you may not like it, but yo, bro, put a couple more reps in. It's gonna be better.
There's nothing wrong with being wrong sometimes. Some people, I even learned this from myself, like, especially when it comes to, like, even if I'm even practicing, like, the trade and stuff like that, I hate losing. I'm like, yo, I know I can be better. I know if I would have got in here, this would have been such and such. And I had to stop myself, like, yo, take your time, bro. Like, learn from the experience, go through the experience. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with these cameras and stuff like that. Like, you can't just, like, all right, like you said, oh, I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna do that. Dimitri started with the cheapest camera. Now he great with it. Amazing.
Facts.
He one of the ones.
And for anybody that's watching this episode, y'all want to know what my equipment list looks like everything, we have a Notion doc with it. I'm not gonna put it in the description. I'm just gonna leave it for those of y'all that actually watch the full episode. If you know somebody that's starting a podcast, that doesn't have a podcast, that wants to start one, that has some type of money to invest, you could tell them to send an email to staff@expressyourselfblackman.com, and then I'll have Maria send y'all out the Notion doc that has the list. It's not fully organized and all that, and we're not gonna organize it, but it's a bunch of the equipment that we use for the podcast in there, including the lights, including the stands, the tripods, all that kind of stuff. Because a lot of folks, man, like, I just see too many excuses, bro. Like, and the problem that I'm seeing a lot of times too is a lack of consistency, bro. What I've learned on social media, bro, it's not really about who has the best content, bro. It's not. It's, are you reliable? Can I Monday through Friday know that you gonna post? Do I know I'm gonna see something from you? If you just stick with it long enough, bro, and people know that they're gonna get content from you, bro, you're gonna be good. It's a volume game. They say the people with the most followers or subscribers on YouTube have an average of like 1,000+ videos. It's a volume thing, bro.
I believe that.
It's a volume thing, bro. It's just putting the reps in. Eventually you get to the point where you find something that works and then you just focus on that. But you never get to that point if you just keep saying to yourself, oh, nah, it gotta look like this, it gotta look like that. No, put your reps in, bro. Put your reps in. Because every time you don't put a rep in, you're forcing yourself, you're literally pushing the goalpost further. Like you're stepping back away from it instead of walking towards it. And that doesn't make sense at all, bro.
Okay, so a question. So how can someone be consistent? Like, especially on social media and stuff like that, because some people just probably have a hard time being consistent.
You gotta actually want to do it in the first place, bro.
Right.
Like you have to. The problem with a lot of people is people want to do what they see other people doing instead of what they actually are interested in. You're not gonna see me make an Instagram for investing. I invest, but I'm not interested in talking about investing. I'm gonna make an Instagram talking about black men's mental health because that's what I'm interested in. I would post if nobody liked it. There's a lot of times where I talk to Maria, my assistant, where I'm literally telling her, I don't care what this post does in terms of numbers. I don't care. I love this post. This is a great post. This is great content. I don't care what Instagram is on. I would post that regardless. You get what I'm saying? So I'm engaged. I care about what we do on a personal level.
Gotcha.
So for me, there's nothing to be consistent because I actually care about it.
Right.
Most people don't care. They actually just doing something because they see other people doing it and they want to be famous.
Trying to replicate.
They want to be Instagram famous. They want to get brand deals or whatever the case may be. They want to be able to put up content and make money from it. That's why a lot of people make content. That's not why I make content. To this day, bro, to this day, we don't get paid from Instagram. We don't get paid from Instagram. We don't get paid from Facebook. We don't get paid from YouTube. We don't get paid from none of those platforms, bro. I don't put up content because I'm looking to get paid for it. Right? Like that's, I put up content because I'm interested in it and I actually care and I want to help folks.
Gotcha.
So when people are not interested in what they're doing, of course it's going to be hard to be consistent because you're not actually interested in it. You don't have no why behind what you're doing. Yeah. So of course you're going to struggle because every single day you getting up, your only why is money. That's not enough of a motivator for most folks.
Right.
It's not. Because once another opportunity to make money comes around, guess what you're going to be doing? The next thing.
Doing the next thing.
Money rules you. And when money rules you, you will never have a solid footing in anything. That's the problem. So if you have a passion for it, it's not going to be hard for you to be consistent.
No, that's a fact.
It's not hard for me to be consistent. Every Wednesday in the morning, I schedule out all the content for the next week. It takes me 2 hours every week to do that most of the times. Most people will not invest that 2 hours to do that. Most people are not investing 2 hours every week to do a session of scheduling out content. Then we do a meeting with the team where I discuss all the stuff that's going on with the platform, what we can do to do better, all these different kind of things. On Wednesday. After that Wednesday, on Friday, I meet with Maria and we have that conversation. Most people are not trying to do all that. They're not trying to because they're not passionate about what they're doing.
That's
right.
Fact.
That's that. I appreciate you saying that because it's like sometimes it's like when you go through social media, you see some of these podcasts and stuff like that. It's just like, damn, like I saw this already. I heard this question already. I see this kind of content already. What can you bring to me that will
be different,
add value to me, so I can be different?
Right? Yeah, and that's why we don't have the cookie cutter conversations on here. Like we gonna talk about a lot of the things that we see, but at the same time, bro, I'm not trying to like who pays for the first date.
No, that's the.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not trying to get into that, bro. Like that's not helping nobody, son. Like we had that conversation already. Let's talk about being robbed and what happens after you're robbed.
Nobody.
You know how many black men have been robbed before? We have three out of the 4 in here have been robbed.
You don't have to point that
75% have been robbed. 100% have participated in some type of robbery. whether it be on one end or the other. You get what I'm saying?
That's more impactful.
So why am I going to talk about who going to pay for the first date when we can talk about, we've been robbed and this is what happened? I'm not going to do that on the podcast. It don't make no sense.
That's why I truly appreciate you, and I truly appreciate everyone else that's like also bringing like positivity in the podcast space because it's so easy to talk about certain things.
If I wanted to, bro, if I really wanted to, bro, and all I cared about was money.
Yeah.
I'm at a point right now where I could just I could flip this whole script and just do a bunch of negative stuff.
You could do Say Cheese or Academics.
Bro, all day.
Or Shade Room.
And I could have a bunch of folks that I bring onto the platform that I know gonna have terrible views on stuff, but it's gonna lead to a bunch of content and engagement. I could do that if I wanted to right now. It's not hard. Yeah, What's hard is finding the opposite and doing positivity.
What's your why?
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And also having people on here that's gonna have a good message. We have episodes literally from Atlanta that I refuse.
Amazing,
bro.
Oh, you talking?
My fault. I get not.
Thought you was talking about the.
No. We're gonna do that. We have episodes from Atlanta that are great. We have some great episodes from Atlanta. We also have episodes from Atlanta that were terrible. Not terrible in the sense that for most platforms, that episode would have been one of the first episodes that they put out because they know it has a lot of negativity in it. It has a lot of controversial topics in it. It has a lot of things that's going to grab people's attention.
But that's not the message.
But it's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Right. And it's not that the person has a small following. The person has a huge following. But I said to myself, I'm not putting this out. This is not a good representation of what we're trying to do as a platform.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people, again, when you're ruled by money and you don't understand what you're trying to do, you're not rooted in something that you're actually passionate about, you always gonna go where money takes you.
Yeah, that
you're chasing the impact.
I'm not gonna really talk about it too much, but that what scared me. And I'm kind of glad that I actually experienced that because it was literally almost basically the same path. Mm-hmm. So this showed me a lot.
You got to be mindful, bro.
That's why I don't every time I speak to Mel or whatever, I always listen because it's I will have, let's say I have the craziest goal or whatever. Mm-hmm. You always bring me back, bro, to the most humblest thing, and I'm like, damn, now you actually right. That I just need.
Because I always ask you, bro. My question always is, what do you want?
Right.
Not what do you feel like other people want you to have, or what you feel like everybody would love you for if you have it. Mm-hmm. It's what do you want? What does David want?
Right.
David wants to be a successful trader. David wants to get out of his job that he doesn't like right now. How much is that going to cost you? Now you got to do reverse engineering. How much is that going to cost me? How much am I making right now that if I make a little more than this right now and I'm able to take care of not only myself but my mom, I'll be straight. Then that goes to goal setting. You know what I mean? So it's you do the necessary work. Like what Kofi said, you put in the reps of what you feel like you need to get to the next level. The reason why Kofi is successful is because he's secure in the content that he's putting out and he already knows what he's trying to accomplish.
Right.
If you inconsistency, the only reason why people are inconsistent is because they're insecure. It's parallel. Mm-hmm. If you're secure about what you're putting out, you're gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just put it out because I want to be consistent. I love what I see. Like how you said, I don't care about the numbers.
I don't.
The person will be like, yo, this shit not getting 100K. Take that shit down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real, and I'm thinking it's supposed to be doing good. Man, take that shit down, bro.
You know how much content we've left up, bro, that literally only has 50, 60 sometimes, even to this day, bro. Sometimes people don't even understand that, bro. Sometimes it's just the algorithm, son.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no way we got 89,000 followers and a post gets put up and it only has 60 likes in a day.
And it's not like you posting at inconsistent time.
Nah, I post at
you post at the same time every day.
Same time.
That's what I'm saying.
Every day, bro.
So there you go.
Sometimes you just hit what I call it is a social media dead zone. Mm-hmm. Sometimes something's happening on the background. Maybe they made updates to something. They shut down certain servers or they pushing something, some kind of campaign. They only want to show certain things. And you just hit the wrong time. And so you put your post up and it just does terrible. Right. And it's not the content.
Let me see. I like that mindset because it's because now you're showing not only that you have to be consistent, but you have to also understand the platform that you're using.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. Bro, we haven't gone viral on TikTok in the last 4 or 5 months. Are we going to stop posting on TikTok because of that? No. I don't care. We're going to keep putting up the same content. Because at the end of the day, bro, there's still 100 folks or 200 or 400, 500 folks that's still gonna watch it. So why would I stop posting because the content is not doing as well as I thought it would do? What you can is potentially change your content strategy, which we've always do that. Mm-hmm. But to stop or feel discouraged because Instagram wants to change their algorithm or whatever the case may be, or not be consistent because some platform wants to change what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Nah, bro. That don't make no type of sense. And again, when you're rooted in money and attention, it's going to be very hard for you when those things come because like, nah, I'm not getting the money and I'm not getting the attention. So why would I do this? You don't got no why. You don't have no foundation to stand on for when the things get difficult,
crazy,
bro.
Because that's true.
That's really what it is, bro. And that's why I always tell y'all, bro, I don't do this for bread. That's why I'm happy. As much as I don't like my 9 to 5 for the most part, I'm happy I got it. Because at the same time, if at any point in time I decide like, yo, bro, you know what, I'm good, I could do that. I could say, yo, I don't gotta do this no more. So it allows me to move with a sense of freedom, what a lot of creators don't have. Because a lot of creators are taught, yo, bro, you start making some money, quit your job. Why would you quit your job?
Hell no. I broke this shit down in a podcast with y'all already.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like why are you quitting your job so early?
Bro,
part-time.
People that make 100K at their job make more than an entrepreneur that makes 100K.
Yes. Facts.
Like
Facts.
nobody takes into account expenses, overhead,
taxes,
software, taxes. You paying yourself if you could pay yourself, like,
bro.
You make more at your 9 to 5. Keep your 9 to 5,
bro.
Keep your 9 to 5.
This is what I'm saying, bro. And that's why I tell people too. Like, you don't have to do it like how a lot of people have done it. You don't gotta go out and quit your job, then be a struggling creator, and then finally find a way to make money. Like, nah, bro. Like, keep your job if you can. Allow your job to fund what it is that you're doing, and then do that thing with ease when you have free time.
Absolutely.
And when I found personally, when I have freedom and space and time and feel peace, that's when I create the best content. If I'm stressed out because I can't pay my bills, or I'm burnt out because I'm trying to do all these things just to get to a bag because I decided to quit my job.
Then you make content out of desperation.
I'm making content out of desperation. I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing. I'm compromising integrity. And I'm doing all this stuff just to make money.
Yep.
But it's also not leading to me being fulfilled or being successful because I'm doing it from a place of desperation instead of me having a sense of security and freedom.
Facts.
And so I think a lot of people, you got to understand that, bro. I never recommend to people to quit their job, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
I still have my job, bro.
It's not. I don't think it's a smart way to do it. That's why it's like, I'm trying to bring up old news or old wounds or whatever. It's like when I went through what I went through, when I had lost my job, and I realized like, this ain't even what I want. Like I felt like I went through a lot of experiences just to sit down with myself, even with losing a job. What do you want? Like that was the question that I asked myself multiple times. It was never like, yo, I need a job, blah blah. Like even in the space that we was at, we went to go see the Jason Wilson movie. You noticed like something was wrong with me. In my head, I kept saying, what do you want? I wasn't stressed about a job. Yeah, I was sad because damn, I don't have a job right now. But it's like, what do you want?
Right.
That was the question. And my question is just straight up family time. Family time and the freedom to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And the only way for me to do that is to stop sleeping on the craft that I had and the knowledge that I had for so goddamn long, sitting right there in front of me, and get to it, and get to it. And from that, and then also it's like, okay, cool. Now that I want that, but then it's like, nah, I just like, yo, I just want to get closer to God.
Yeah.
Those two things. That's it.
We've talked for a long time. I want to end it with talking to the folks that are struggling with the consistency thing on social media. You see a bunch of people doing a bunch of stuff and you want to do it, or you have something going on that's not really hitting the way you want it to hit, and like you're struggling with figuring out what it is that you're trying to do. To all my perfectionists, bro, you have to let go of that mentality. It's not helping you. Every time you say to yourself, I'm going to drop it later, you, like I said, you are stepping away from your goal. And it's not helping you. You have to iterate. I work in software, tech. Bro, I think everybody should understand how tech companies work. Like some of our favorite companies, Apple, Microsoft, whatever the case may be. they don't wait till the product is perfect.
It's perfect, yeah. They do beta testing.
They do a beta test. They grab some of their most favorite folks that love the software, that test it out. When they say it's poopy, they say, okay, cool, we'll make it just better enough that we can actually do another test, right? Then we're gonna do like literally from private preview, which is basically beta, to a public preview, which is now more folks can sign up for it publicly, right? Then to a generally available where it's now launched to everywhere. And even when it's launched to everyone, there are still bugs.
You see it in the description when you update your phone. It says
there are still bugs.
Yeah,
no, that's a fact.
Every time you update your phone, perfect. Yeah. I'm so glad you said that.
That's a great analogy.
Every time you update your phone, bug fixes, security enhancements. Every single time. So why are you waiting a year to drop your podcast?
Because they didn't update their phone in 4 years.
Bro, nah, bro.
That's the life.
Man.
That's the analogy, bro.
Every time
software update, bro.
Nah, I really need people to understand that.
That's a great analogy, bro.
Every time you think about it needs to be perfect, I want you to go check for updates on your phone. Because your phone is literally your software, the software that you have already bought, knowing that there's gonna be bugs and things that need to change. You already understand the mindset that things have to change at some point in time and things are going to get better. And this is not the final thing for the phone that you purchased. But you think for some reason that your product that you're putting out or your service or your platform or whatever the case may be has to be perfect.
No.
Nah, bro. Let go of that mentality. Like I said, we went from audio platform only to Zoom. We were doing podcasts on Zoom, like literally side-by-side Zooms, recording that, throwing that up on YouTube.
Yep.
From that to then, we did like 30, 40 episodes on Zoom, bro.
Yeah, bro, I did one with you.
Exactly. Yeah. From there to then going to the studio, now we have time box podcast episodes. We only got an hour. Yeah. We gotta get, I'm hitting guests right off the bat. Boom! Let's start. As soon as we start, boom, I get into the first question. I don't got time to waste. I gotta get this content. From studio to now buying my own equipment, struggling with figuring out the setting, the lighting, the exposure, how to color grade it, how to compress it so that I can get it to my editors. All these things on the back end, how to get the audio right. How do we travel with all this equipment where I can still have it with me because I'm not putting it on the board. You must be out of your damn mind, right? All of these are iterations.
Thanks.
So stop trying to make it perfect, bro. You put out what you can, then you update the software. That's it. Everything that people say about perfectionist, like I'm a perfectionist. Every time I hear that, bro, nah, you're just insecure about your whatever it is.
That's all it boils down to.
You're insecure about it and you don't want to put it out, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But that's not helping you, bro.
I'm lazy and I hate social media.
No, that'd be it too, though.
That's part of it. That's part of it. But for a lot of people are actually insecure about what they do, bro. Oh, no. They don't want to say what they do. They don't want to put it out there. They also don't feel like, in comparison to other people, that it looks good enough.
I'm the best.
I know you said that.
I'm the greatest.
So, all right, man. We talked a lot, man. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man, this has been...
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Congrats again for 100 episodes, man.
Appreciate you, man.
It's amazing.
Can y'all tell the people where they can find y'all, how they can tap in, anything that y'all got coming up?
Sure.
Go ahead, bro. Me?
Yeah. David said, listen, I ain't got nothing.
Well, if you want to follow me, you can follow me. At I don't even know. At just King David, but King David. Just literally spell it like that. JUST.KING. If you know how to spell David, please. DAVID. That's it.
Okay.
I really don't have nothing coming up for myself. Just me learning how to trade and stuff like that. I don't really post on that social media about that because it's like that's just for me. But if you want to just see what I'm doing, go ahead and follow.
You can follow me at Building Block Credit. BuildingBlockFinancials.com is a website. You can follow me for credit repair services, personal or business funding, everything that deals with personal finance. You can always come to me. As far as anything that's in the future, nothing in the pipelines as of yet. But if there is anything to come, we'll definitely keep you guys updated for sure.
You can find me at Javon White at JHVANWHITE for all your photo and video content. We can make anything boring look like something spectacular. So
Amazing.
And just so y'all know, man, Dimetri, like I said, he does my photography. He's helped with the videography, like getting the quality of the podcast up to where it is today. So if you like what my photos look like, you can look at our Instagram. He's done most of the photos there. If you like what that looks like, if you like what the video looks like, then you should definitely tap in. He has a lot of wealth of knowledge. Normally I don't do this, but I have stuff that I want to talk to folks about real quick before we end. I said I was going to say this because it's very important to me. We've done, in the past month, we've done multiple speaking engagements. So I did something at Union College. I did a workshop called Masculinity Redefined. I call it Mr. Basically, we went in there and we helped the black men at their school assess and redefine what masculinity is for them, because I think a lot of times we get into conversation around masculinity and it's just a lot of unhealthy stuff that's put out. So we help them to figure out what is healthy, what's unhealthy, and then how to actually navigate different scenarios in their own lives and how they can actually show healthy masculinity in their lives. So that's a workshop that we did earlier. And then we also just went to Birmingham. We did the Birmingham Black Male Summit. I did the keynote at Birmingham Black Male Summit where we talked about holistic healing and what that looks like for us as black men, going from spiritual to mental to emotional to financial to physical to social, talking about all the different aspects and giving game on how black men can invest in those different aspects of themselves. I'm saying all this to say, I'm very passionate about doing speaking, and not just speaking, I'm passionate about working with people in real life. We do the social media stuff very well. I'll put the content up. I'm always gonna keep doing the social media stuff, but I want to work with organizations. I want to go into schools and talk to kids. I want to go into schools and talk to faculty. I want to go to conferences and do keynotes and workshops and breakout rooms. I want to be in spaces with folks that are trying to heal and be better, especially black men. So if you're seeing this, if you've watched the podcast, if you've gotten anything from what it is that we do, please reach out. Go to expressyourselfblackman.com/partner, fill out the form. If you have anything coming up, we work with all budgets. I'll say we work with most budgets, because some people got no budget and they think that's a budget, and we ain't got that, right? But we work with most budgets. We are flexible and we tailor things custom to what it is that you have going on. So like I said, with the Masculinity Redefined workshop, that's a workshop that we literally tailored custom to Union College because they were talking about their students struggling with masculinity. When we did the keynote, that's a keynote that we tailored custom to Birmingham's the Birmingham Black Male Summit's audience. So if you guys are interested in someone coming in that's gonna be passionate and doing engaging and interactive workshop, panel, keynote, speaking engagement, or even partner with us for Safe Haven where we offer virtual mental health services, please go to expressyourselfblackman.com/partner. It's also gonna be linked in the podcast description, and it's also linked in our bio for you to fill out the partnership form. That's something I really wanna do more of this year. We're gonna have more folks that we do that with this year. And if that's something that you're interested in, we would love to work with you. So with that being said,
Awesome.
100 episode, I appreciate y'all. This was a dope conversation. Thank you guys for watching. And if you liked and enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, review, all that good stuff, man. Yeah.
Oh.
We good. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you are planning an event or you are part of your organization's Black employee group and you are interested in having dope Black mental health professionals or myself come in and do a speaking engagement or a workshop or a keynote address or a panel, please click the link in our bio on Instagram or TikTok, scroll down and click book us for speaking and brand deals and fill out the form available on our website. Once you fill out the form, one of our team members will get back to you about how we can collaborate and create something dope for your organization. This is an unparalleled opportunity. We are currently the largest Black men's mental health platform, and we have a few slots available for our calendar year, and we would love to partner with you to create something dope for your organization if it makes sense for both parties, right? So go to the link in our bio, scroll down, click book us for speaking and brand deals,
and fill out that form. If you're not on Instagram, the link should be linked in our description of this episode. And it is also on our website. If you go to expressyourselfblackman.com/speaking-brand-deals. That's expressyourselfblackman.com/speaking-brand-deals. If you are looking for a therapist, a Black therapist, and you've had a hard time finding one, you jump from therapist to therapist, or you just don't know how to find a therapist, we are teaching a free webinar. It's completely free, taking you from not knowing how to find a therapist, not knowing where to search for therapists, struggling with finding good therapists for you, not knowing what to look for in therapists, teaching you all of those different things, and also giving you the opportunity at the end of the webinar to be connected with one of our safe haven healers who are Black mental health professionals, so that you do not have to go through the struggles of finding a Black therapist alone anymore, right? So if you're interested in that, you want to get connected with a Black mental health professional at the end of the webinar, or you just want to learn how to find a Black therapist by yourself, you can sign up for the free webinar. It's linked in our bio on Instagram and TikTok. You just click that free webinar link. Once you click the link in our bio and fill out the form. You can also find it on our website at expressyourselfblackman.com/links and fill out the form there for our next webinar session. If you're not interested in any of that, right, but you know someone that may be interested in it, all we ask is that you please share it. If you want some of the merch that we show on the platform all the time, that we're wearing on the platform all the time, you can shop it at shop.expressyourselfblackman.com. And once again, we just want to say thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for supporting us. Please, if you are on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, please leave a review. It helps us out greatly. Thank you so much for your support. We're wishing you nothing but the best, and sending you and your family and your loved ones love and light. Peace.
Sometimes I know you feel like you ain't got nobody to speak to. A shoulder to lean on somebody you could preach to. No, you need to hear it, my brother, I love you. We got way too much to live for. We got way too much to live.